Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight to our lovely match of Summer League CEA Siege. I am Keldev, joined here tonight by Epic,
Hello, hello.
and tonight we will be getting the match of Northeastern University versus Ottawa United. This is going to be quite an interesting match. I recognize some of these names, as some of these names do play for some of the main league teams for the university. Some of them a little bit new. Kind of curious to see what they'll be pulling out here. As for our first map, we will be playing on Cafe on Attack, and it will be, I believe that is NEU's map choice for tonight. Any predictions for you, Epic?
Not entirely sure how this game's gonna go. Just judge off the stats and the standings, you could just slightly favor Ottawa United a little bit. But if you look at Ottawa United in the standings, it shows here that they are 2 losses. And if you look at Northeastern, they have 1 win and 1 loss. So not 100% sure. I mean, for Ottawa, they're going to need this win here if they do want to make it out of groups. I don't think a loss here a loss is not going to help anyone. A loss here will probably just shut them out of any chance they have of getting out.
Yeah, for sure. And now it looks like we got our first ban being Thatcher for tonight. As per usual, let's just slow down the attackers in the very defender-sided map of Cafe and make them spend forever trying to open up that wall if they decide to go for it. Unless, this is Summer League. Everyone's kind of just messing around, playing for fun. In some cases, trying some new teammates out. So you never know. You might just see some like monkey swings into top floor and just absolutely rush the whole thing down without blowing up any wall.
I need to see 4 smokes go down Skylight, Monty drop down, backwards plant, and then I need to see him rappel back up. I need to see that happen. If that happens, I'm gonna freak out.
I'm actually fully expecting someone to just drop Skylight within this course of this match. Well, the site is top floor, of course.
Of course.
Otherwise, there's no
not worth
reason to not, you know?
I gotta see that happen. And a Habana band coming out. I guess you don't want to see hatches getting got when you go first floor on bakery and whatnot.
And a little bit of, I guess, if you could go for the long shot without a single ADS stopping you, you could probably get the cocktail wall off a little bit too, so you could stop them from being able to sit there comfortably. But we'll probably won't be seeing stuff like that. But it looks like we'll be also getting our standard generic Echo Mira ban. You know, at this point, it's like I feel like not banning them isn't the worst thing in the world compared to some other operators. But at this point, no one remembers how to play like counter strat those two. So it's just just ban it, We don't.
It's like you're given Echo and you're like, wait, but I don't know how to Echo anymore. It's been so long. It's like, what do I do with it? So it's like just better to ban it, even if you have the option to play it.
Yeah. Then you see the MP5, you're like, oh, I'm Doc, and then you go for some spawn peaks, and then realize, wait, I was supposed to use my drones late game. Whoopsie daisies.
Yeah. And one of the things that we have to note, proximity alarms, they're allowed now, and this is going to be pretty interesting. I don't actually know who has them and what other secondary gadgets were changed, so it'll be a surprise to me if I see one placed down, but it'll be pretty cool to see that.
And it looks like we're going to be getting a nice 6-pick into Amai. Going to be throwing out those discs with the Jaeger to complement, stop every single grenade, and the Capital bolts that will be coming in from the side of, I believe that's NEU.
Yeah, they saw the cap and said, oh no, we're not dealing with that.
Yeah, forget those fire traps. We want to be able to sit comfortably where we're sitting. We'll make the Capital worry about his own fire in his face,
And let's see, yeah, there's a shield out on Curry, so he's probably going to be putting his shield down. Yeah, he's putting it down on Pixel right there in front of the doorway. Going to have a bunch of discs over there, probably even an ADS. He's going to hold down the entirety of Piano Christmas, whatever you want to call it, all in his lonesome. It's got to be careful of the windows, though, especially the ones by the walls where Chef is reinforcing by that bar. But besides that, he could do a lot to slow down the attack. Also because, again, Thatcher is banned, so we'll see how Northeastern decide to deal with him.
Yeah, looking at the defense setup here, it looks like we're going to have like a standard generic setup that you usually would have. Despite being Summer League, you might be able to see some of the Summer League spirit kind of reflects more mid-round. We go for like maybe a spawn peak or something, but we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, we'll see the attackers have to come up to the roof, get their drones back so they have more drones when they drone top to bottom if they're going to do that, and we'll see, a watch on back alley over here by garage. Standard stuff, we'll just see them drone out and see where they decide to go from here.
Yeah.
Oh, and already a pig. Where was that from?
Oolong Tea off the board as the Jaeger. It has to be somewhere within... Was it front? No way, it was down there. I think it had to be like inside piano area, and he just shot the window and just so happened to hit his head. Yep, right there. Those lovely pixels were in the corner of that body. Unfortunate placement, and I want to bet that Zephyr probably didn't even know what he was shooting at. He just shot the window randomly. Really unfortunate way to go. And it looks like even though the Thatcher's banned, they're still going to be able to open the wall just the same as... yeah, they didn't even have a bandit really to follow up and cause some pains. So now they're just going to have to answer to Curry Lord, who is currently sitting in the back here by the pixel corner. Going to be aiming out through the long angles with that MP5. See if he get any shots as he backs up as the push starts to form toward him. Some drones will catch him too.
It's kind of interesting. You back off already, and I just realized here, like you mentioned before, you don't have a bandit, but I guess that doesn't matter. You get a pick on the chaotic, and there goes the diffuser, and that's the third down. So forget everything I just said. They can't get the wall anymore.
However, if you look at it, I do believe the wall leads into bar is currently soft. I think it's just really they don't have access into freezer, which honestly speaking, with the amount of fraggers they have, they could probably do without and just like open up that wall and then just rush Crypto down as fast as possible and pray to God he doesn't hit you with this shotgun.
Yeah, and with the cap, you could smoke him off or firebolt him off for peeking that, so you could just keep him in the corner there if you get the bolt right. Unless the one my charge is there, we don't really know that. Ooh, someone's underneath with the C4. The IQ spots that if it gets thrown, but they gotta be careful going over there in a new hatch.
with some good intel, he almost got killed there, but fortunately the timing was not great. And it looks like they did detonate it somewhere, and it did not catch a single person, as everyone's health is still full. Except for Inquisition, who took a little bit of a scratch earlier on. Going to be catching some of the intel, but not going to be able to shoot them out just yet, as he tries to peek down the long angle, see if he can catch anyone going for a swing, but it does not look like they'll be seeing that happen. Chef sitting down below, just chilling out, waiting for the right time to strike. 26 seconds on. They changed that UI. I don't remember the timer looking that nice.
Yeah, it's pretty different. So bold now. 17 seconds left. Someone's in freezer. Gonna go for the swing. Gets 2 kills. I believe that was it. Inquisition getting 2 kills onto the defenders. 4v2 right now as the diffuser is gonna go down on the hands of Zephyr. Chef's got a flank. I don't know what he's doing right now. Do they know he's there? It looks like it. And he peeks into... Oh, it's a team kill from Clown Inquisition, but it doesn't matter as Chef's pinned down behind Cigar. They know he's there. Gonna get some shots off, but it doesn't matter. Zephyr gets a kill on the Chef, and that is round 1 for Northeastern.
In a really good round for Northeastern. They're really well pushed. They just lost Chaotic early, which stopped a little bit of the breach and slowed them down a little bit, but looks like they did manage to recover as they did leave that wall soft, allowing them to get more ways to plant and push in and whatnot, and really just worked out for them. And I know this one detail is probably going to tilt our observer Duke here today. They changed the timer and made it look more bold, but they still haven't given us a way to ban skins.
He's seething right now.
Yes, he is currently mauling. The hair is dropping off of his head onto the floor as we speak.
And all that was a pretty good round for Northeastern, despite, losing Therm early. Like you said, the soft wall into the long bar there allowed them to get in and get the plant down. The smoke did not have the intel that they were in freezer, so when Inquisition got the pick through, I believe that was a rotation hole into Cocktail, and Crypto tried to swing out, couldn't get the kill, or didn't expect him to be that close in his face. That allowed Inquisition to get the double kill there. So it's pretty clear that you just reinforce that wall and you might solve all your issues. And as you see here, they're going to swap out the Valk for a Pulse, so that's going to allow Chef to do a lot more down there and train and under New Hatch.
Yeah, I'm a little curious to know why they didn't think to 6-pick it, because, last round they did, make it apparent that they were trying to go for the C4 after the explosion, so probably wouldn't be too much of a surprise to Northeastern here, but, Pulse is generally a character that once you pick, the entire attack strategy tends to shift, where before, you would think, okay, let's just take the entirety of top floor, just, rush it in, get that wall open, and then just go for the plan, easy peasy. Once you realize there's a pulse in the game, it's now, okay, let's go kill the pulse, then do all that.
Yeah, you got to be careful of him leaving him down there, because he can do so much down there. You can stop the plan if he's going to be planning in the long bar, or if you're just hanging around in Piano Christmas, you got to be careful. Unless you're close to the wall on freezer and bathroom, because that's like a marble floor. You don't have to worry too much when you're there. Maybe you'll get clipped by the C4 damage, but at least you won't die. And if the Pulse doesn't realize where's the positioning of the C4 is, maybe you could bait a C4 going off from there.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you do the good old sacrifice where you just nominate a player to blow up to the C4, and the other player will pick up the diffuser and just plant again. And just pray to God it works. It's all in the name of the team play, It looks like they haven't been running a bandit again or any wall denial for this wall, so it's going to be opened up for free once again. Here it comes as the wall is open. Oolong T's going to be playing quite more aggressive here, as he did not get picked off as soon as the round started this time, so we'll be able to see him shine much more here.
He decides to fall back in the white hallway, and if you notice there's no rotation in bathroom. They totally reinforced that. So if Curry and Oolong need to rotate back, they got to go all the way back to the white hall, as like you said, exactly what you predicted. Northeastern gets the pick onto Chef, and that's the pulse down. That was pretty fast.
Yeah, and of course it's the IQ hunting him down with the scanner to try to figure out his location for every second that he pulls out that scanner and looks around. Really well played there. And Curry Lord getting the headshot onto Swiggity. He's trying to figure out which buttons, which as we get over to inside. And Pixel here, Curry Lord, trying to go for the long shot, just throwing in some fire and hoping to God that he can suppress down the opposition here, as they are currently all taking cover, and King Crust over here inside of Cocktail Ball, just trying to figure out how on earth he's going to be able to suppress and keep himself safe as he's getting pressure from the sides of the window and the skylight here. Ooh, looks like some shots from the skylight. Doesn't seem to get the kill, though. I think it did drop Curry Lord's health quite a bit.
Yeah, and we see now Thurin put his breach charge down on the wall, but he's not blowing it up. I'm not 100% sure why. I think they're scared of a swing from bathroom, but there's no
Yeah,
need. No one's there.
and not only that, but technically speaking, you can look at the rest of the team, and they're kind of all just stalled out, waiting for that wall to open so they can start, moving forward with the plan. But the Thermite on his drone, just trying to get a little bit extra information before opening that floodgate up. See if it comes to bite them in the back later on as the push starts to come out. SP is going to go down. Down goes Zephyr there from Curry Lord. And the Curry Lord's just going to be peeking this breach hole, trying to see if he can find anything. But right before they peek, he moves away. It looks like King Crust still watching the same angle. Curry Lord getting SP in position. Crypto getting chaotic, and Clem getting taken down by Oolong at the very end. Nice 3 kills all at the same time to throw NEU for a little bit of a spin.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there. The smoke from Crypto and the freezer was totally blocking off Therm from pushing, and then the double kill from Curry there, and the Wamai just did so much. I thought it was pretty funny how Oolong just ran up the stairs and still got the claim, where I was a little worried he wasn't going to get it, but we saw on the kill cam he got it. So good kill onto the cap there to end the round too.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be heading into kitchen and kitchen as we have the castle already being hard picked again, not only utilizing the 6th pick opportunity, but looks like we won't be seeing a Caviera come out tonight, as the sneaky lady loves to just try to find that one stray unit, and as soon as I open my mouth, he 6 picks off of it, crushing all my dreams as he picks Vigil. And it looks like we're not going to have as much fun today.
Spooky woman to silent man now as Vigil's on the board.
Yeah, going to be a little bit scary because there's still an IQ on the board too. And last time he did get caught out to the IQ, being able to use that scanner and figure out his location a bit before going in for the committed peek and swing. So see if Vigil might end up leading him down the same path, or if he will make the adaptation to not use his gadget as much or whatnot and keep himself safe.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Chef is going to decide to bait the IQ all around the map, lead her on a wild goose chase or not. Because like you said, I guess he got slammed last time, so he should recognize, I got to be careful with my gadget.
Yeah. And, he actually could pretty much just keep flicking it on and off just so the IQ sees it blimp for a second and then just get really confused when it's gone. Kind of stall out for that extra couple seconds if he isn't quick to realize what Chef is currently doing. So it actually could still work out in Chef's favor.
IQ's on the scanner. It's like the scene in SpongeBob flicking off the lights. Who keeps flicking on the Vigil's jammer?
It's like, are they throwing a camera down? Is there a pulse again? I'm like... Actually, I forgot to mention, it is a 6th pick, so they do not 100% know.
Oh yeah, wait. They still think it's the cat. That's true. So maybe when Swiggity on the IQ sees it, then they'll realize, okay, there's a Vigil now. Figure out who got 6th pick, and then from there they'll play around. So it's pretty good because everyone's droning now to find the Cav, but then they're like, I can't find a Cav. I see a Vigil. Was the Cav still there? Is it a double roam?
Down goes Curry, the bandit, off the board. It looks like, they see the Vigil line, so they definitely for sure know that he does exist within this map. IQ is going to be looking out for that, as SP is going to get taken down to Chef upstairs. They know where the Vigil is now. IQ on the gadget, and he gets
my goodness.
And he unfortunately doesn't adapt to the IQ in play, gets wall banged through the wall with a lovely headshot. Well played from Swiggity there. Oh my goodness.
So unfortunate for Chef. He hasn't had a round yet, to be honest. But we see now the soft destruction coming out from Northeastern. They're going to blow up the floor with the breach charges of Zephyr. Not sure. Yeah, he's used all of his impact charges too. So one more hole to make there. Unfortunate that the sledge should get taken out, but it doesn't matter as Zephyr gets another kill. 4v2 now, as that's your Jaeger going down.
Yeah, that's the one good thing that Chef did manage to get in that whole roam play there. He did take down a very high impact operator on this map here. And that's going to really limit the amount of holes that they can get from above, as King Crust is going to take down Chaos with a headshot as well. Limiting it down to 2 defenders now and 3 attackers. They still have the upper floor advantage here of being able to just know where they are on site. You can see here, like, the defenders trying to hold off-site, having to break their own barbed wire so they don't give away their own position as they try to peek into site back or down the hall here. So we're going to see just how the attackers are going to adapt to the situation, as, site's technically free, but you just have to get inside, and that's going to be the hard part here. It's like you're going to try to burn some ADSs, but instead there's also Amai gonna flash himself, unfortunately, through it, burn the ADS, but now, there's not really that many players that can really go off of that, except I think the Capital Bolt actually did get fired, so never mind what I just said. Crypto gonna get the headshot on Swiggity as well down the hall, bringing it down to a 2v2. 20 seconds left on the clock. He's gonna unfortunately get his other dart will mine and get taken down by the red dot Og with the headshot too. Putting down the diffuser. The last man alive, Zephyr, just gonna need to go and gun every single person. Looks like he's gonna destroy a gadget, immediately walk into sight, but look the wrong way, and Crypto's gonna take him down with a headshot there.
That was really unfortunate for Northeastern. 4v2, but the utility that was placed out by Ottawa United was so good. The Cap could not push in alone. The two pushing down red stairs just couldn't go anywhere because the small red room was also castled off, so they couldn't help the Cap. The Cap had to rotate around. He just decided to push, lose his life and the diffuser, so it wasn't the best positioning on the part of Northeastern.
Yeah, and if you kind of think about it too, in a 4v2 situation, if you don't have that much intel, which I don't think they did, judging how they pushed in and how they peaked, I think they may have been better off if they just straight up challenged the guy playing on the back of kitchen rather than the bakery, because the amount of utility set up. I mean, of course they may not know at the time that there's that much utility set up, but the odds that there's going to be at least an ADS and while my gadgets there was quite high. Unfortunately did get punished for trying to attempt it, but we'll see if they'll be able to adjust and make more adaptations to how their opposition is playing.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, and we're gonna see them now go. Oh, they decided to go. Oh no, I'm sorry. For some reason I thought this was the other second floor site. Now they're going second floor, reading, library, and dining. So we'll see what Ottawa United decided to do on their roam here. So I feel like this site comes down pretty heavily to the roam on third floor. I guess that's why they have the castle there to slow down the attackers as they clear from top to bottom.
Yeah, I've seen a number of different setups on this site, and honestly, every single one of them has a different mentality. Judging off the one they're going off here, they're definitely trying to focus more on just trying to hold third floor, and then worst comes to worst, we have this enough of this site that we can at least defend it. But if you actually look back down on the second floor, they actually put the floor holes inside of reading, meaning... Wait, if you put floor holes on both, you're not really going to get a good angle if you're sitting in either or, are you? Because realistically, you're just making that easy to retake, but not easy to hold. You can't put your body anywhere near there unless you're inside the reading one, because that one is a much sharper angle, and you're going to have to hold it by being prone. But, I feel like it's a little bit weird.
Yeah, it's going to have to be played for retake there. And I mean, for the most part, as an attacker, you're going to have to clear out reading pretty heavily to be able to get into dining. So at that point, you might as well go reading, maybe. We'll see what they decide to do here, as they're going to drone out third floor. They see the reinforced walls and the castle barricade and a mute jammer, so they're pretty positive someone's in there. I mean, what else are you going to do? But they see freezers unreinforced, so they could cut off the defenders there.
I'm calling now. This is the round where we jump down Skylight. Come on. And I'm wrong. Everyone's jumping down hatch immediately as I say that.
Actually, it was so free to do that. You're right.
Just jump down Skylight, immediately sludge the wall. No peeking around or aiming somewhere. No. Just go for it. Just gun for it. But unfortunate. We will not be seeing the absolute monkey strats where we just go in. And it looks like we are going to be seeing a lot. They jump down, but we haven't been seeing too much action as of yet, which kind of surprises me due to information they have. I thought they would be going for a little bit more aggressive play, and it looks like Oolong T is going to be the first one to get a kill from the white stairs here, and he's going to be holding it as he's going to be firing some shots, landing onto Swiggity, but not getting the Swiggity back from him. And as you can see, he's going to be pushing into the freezer and taking this side of the map, as it's a lot more free for them to walk around it, as they do not have as much hold here due to castle barricades. And just as I say that, the castle getting taken down here. 1 minute left on the clock. Will they be able to push it and be able to get this win?
Yeah, pretty aggressive take from the top. Inquisition sledged the wall in the freezer, and I think he instantly got gunned down by Oolong, which is why obviously he fell first. And now Chef's trying to get some shots onto anyone that's above. He knows they're there, as Oolong gets another kill on Clem, as he's in front of Laundry. So he probably walked down and shot maybe the Laundry hatch or the top of the way. Can't really tell there, as they're just getting bombarded from above. All the angles are being opened right now.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of drone work here just to confirm the last couple positions of the people on site, and hopefully see if they can give Zephyr a little bit of more intel of where he needs to be going for the breach charge, as he does get to detonate one right above one of the defenders' head, probably dazing them just slightly due to that range. And it looks like he's not gonna be able to pick anything up. As soon as I say that, he gets Curry right from above. Smoke grenade being thrown up. That's gonna be a little bit dangerous for Zephyr, because at that health, all he needs is one tick to die. The goo mine goes inside IQ's leg. Really unfortunate out of all operators. Hit by it, and down will go Zephyr as he goes for the entry. Crypto and Chef taking one each, as Oolong will finish it off all the way. Using those prone holes that we mentioned earlier, it looks like they were planning on holding this from train side and using these holes to just hold like the super long angle. And due to the way that they were breaching and whatnot, they were focused so much more on reading side and kind of ignored dining.
Yeah, the time and the player count just did not help Northeastern there at all. It was like 20 seconds left. They need to start walking down the stairs. All the goo mines and the smoke grenades were going off, just hitting everyone. As you said, the IQ, pretty ironic that she got hit by them. So they absolutely just lost due to time there, I would say.
Yeah, time pressure definitely makes a difference when you're pushing in. Whether you die, due to getting shot or just the round ends, really sometimes can actually go together. As when you're seeing the time is running down, you're just gonna think, okay, don't have time to reload. Let me just pull out my secondary and just gun into sight and pray to God I get headshots with the pistol today. And stuff like that may cause some hasty decisions. And really, I feel like a lot of the time was just wasted on the top floor take. Like, they dropped down the hatch. They had the intel of roughly where players would be playing. They knew someone's definitely gonna be behind cocktail bar with that amount of reinforcement and setup there. And they knew, I'm not too sure how much they knew about Oolong T's position, but I'm kind of surprised they didn't really pressure the castle there more, as it was kind of really free for them.
Yeah, I don't know if they droned down White Hall on 3rd floor. I mean, it might have been muted off, which is why they didn't think to just push it or check to see if, like you said, if Oolong was there on White Stairs, because that's what, again, killed Inquisition when he sledged the freezer wall, that Oolong was just, pretty sure, peeking that top white and got the kill, and no one was there on the white doorway to bathroom to get the refrag on that. So I'm not sure if they just didn't drone enough or they were just unsure and didn't confidently push with what they had.
Huh. Interesting to see here. King Crust actually bringing Castle on top floor as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious to see how this will play out, because last time I think it was because they were pressuring the windows, he decided to Castle off the windows and try to keep the guy playing on site chill. But I mean, they do still have a sledge to break the windows if they really need it. You could do that relatively quickly. Ella just gonna watch the camera taking a nice little peek at her, gonna take it down immediately. Zephyr going for the shot on the wall, but Curry will take him down with the headshot, and the Lord will stay back here. Unfortunately, not playing the real Lord operator though.
We see now 1-man advantage for Ottawa. Is that? I feel like that's that is not the first time they had man advantage. I'm sorry. Inquisition has gone down, I think, at least half the time, as, oh my god, Curry's just going to push this straight up, and he's going to get the kill. Yep, Therm was not expecting it. Double kill for him. Headshot, diffuser down. So 2 down now for Northeastern. That's a pretty good picks right there. And they're just now getting into the building, and the intel right there as Sledge drops, so they know where at least one of them is.
And I like this from Curry too. He's mixing it up a little bit. They left them to be able to breach this wall open, get inside. And he was just getting comfortable doing that. Curry just taking advantage of that and just going for the peak and getting aggressive, and then also just rotating back through Skylight as well, which generally would be an angle that you would still think at all times to just trust that there's somebody above. Doesn't look like there was, as he was just managed to walk right on through. Looks like he's gonna go for the re-peek here from pixel angle here, and we'll see if he's gonna be able to get a shot. As 2 are in the room, he's peeking this slowly, so they're not really too suspecting. Looks like he got a couple shots through, but unfortunately did not hit any of the attackers, and he put down quite a bit of pressure on that angle now, and now the attackers are gonna be a little bit more afraid when peeking around that corner now.
Yeah, they're pretty scared. You can see, again, Swiggity pre-firing. We saw Cap putting down a drone to watch Red Stairs, as, well, Oolong's not there anymore. He's top white now with Curry, and as he gets a kill, yeah. He gets a kill on the Swiggity there. So 2v5 now. It's not looking good for Northeastern at all here.
I was expecting the IQ to win that fight, because you can see, like, they were kind of running down the hall a little bit, and IQ was definitely more prepared for someone to be down that hall if we knew. Oh my goodness, as I said, that Oolong taking down Inquisition, Clem taking out Chef, down to just Clem last man standing against 4 operators. Things are not looking great for him. 25 seconds on the clock. He's going to be pressured out to just push in and try to get as many kills as he can. He's going to see if anyone's going to be going peeking aggressively, because sometimes people will just read in for those kills, but it does not look like that will be happening, as some shots will be going across as he peeks across that angle, and as soon as he tries to try a different angle, to get his head taken right off by Oolong.
Yeah, and a 3K from him. Good round right there from Ottawa. They decided to play a little more aggressive, and it worked out.
And looks like we're going to get our last round of defense for Ottawa. They're definitely going to be wanting to walk away with this 5-1, as the attack side much more harder in this map to try to play here. And it's going to really kind of put their teamwork to the test here, as NEU is going to have the advantage on defense, and all they really have to do is hold long enough to stop the attack from being able to plant.
Yeah, going up 1-5, if Ottawa does that, it's going to be really hard for Northeastern to come back, as they're going to try and pick a blitz and see if something can change here with that. I think they figured out from last round that they had the clear mandate. Okay, well, they're going to say.
Okay, there we go. Because I was like, why would you hard pick the blitz? Why not just 6-pick it? No one's expecting a blitz at this point. You may as well 6-pick. But you know what? No, the big brain. Well, hard pick blitz, 6-pick the Jackal, and now they're going to be moving around a lot more, trying to get the early pick on the blitz. More feet for me to scan.
Yeah, okay, I guess now they figure with their clear man advantage on the last time they attacked this with the 4v2 that they're going to be able to just further cement that by bringing the Jackal. I mean, I figured with the blitz they could just, hopefully if they get another 4v2 they can just run it in a bakery and run the Wamai down on the shield. But I guess they figured, no, we'll just go with the Jackal, play a little more safe, and smoke plan if needed too.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see how Chef's gonna have to answer to this Jackal now, because I do believe, no, last time I think it was him and Curry roaming, and a little bit of Oolong T coming in and giving him assistance, getting a lot of picks. Actually, he has 7 kills for this match tonight. Really good showing from him and Curry.
It was Chef on the vigil who got shot through the soft wall. But he was roaming as well, so there's a good amount of roam coming out from Ottawa, but I mean, it didn't do too much. In the end, it was the utility from the anchors that did all that.
Yeah. So hopefully the utility they're bringing might help offset the amount of utility they have to use on the roamers. We'll see how things play out. It's kind of like a nice game of chess here.
As we see Northeastern set up on the roof, break the hatches, get their drones that are already in position to clear out the 3rd floor and start getting their position down to the 2nd floor to breach. I mean, you have a lot of soft breach. You have, I know IQ and Zoph both have their breach charges. You have Sledge's hammer, and you have the shotgun from Clem. So there should be no reason that the entirety of the floor is stripped away. It is not stripped away when they go 2nd floor.
And using the Power Jackal and the 2 drones, they're gonna immediately flush out the entire 3rd floor. Understand how much spacing they have. They see the yellow footprints. Knows those are relatively recent. Therefore, going to be looking over into that train as it's a common hiding spot. Looks like he's over to the right though, and he is starting to aim toward that angle. The ping will go out, pressuring him to peek, and he will, taking off the head of Clem. That's the Jackal down. Fortunately, cannot take down Swiggity entirely, as he did not even get hit. And it looks like that's going to be one of the roamers down. I think might be a bandit still roaming, but I'm not too sure about that. Yes, there is.
Well, I think IQ knows. Yep, and they got him pinged, so they're going to go and swing out, and Swiggity gets the 2nd of the round. That's Curry down, and another C4 gone.
NEU is in a very good position here.
Oh, yeah. Now they're going to start breaching the floor.
The floor breach is going to be coming out. They also have pretty much all their utility. The only person they lost is their roam clearer, Jackal, but in terms of losing a roam clearer to the roamers, that's not a bad thing to happen overall, in the overall grand scheme of trades here. And it looks like we're gonna have them start to drone out sight, get more intel on the setup, blow up some walls, see if they can catch any people in sight. But as you can see here, Ottawa just opting to stay outside of the site, but try to stop all entrances from being entered. Therefore, they're still getting a decent amount of pressure. Crypto gonna opt to walk back on site, as it does look like here the attackers are gonna be pressuring Freezer here, so he's gonna be in a very good position to help his team cover this. Actually, 2 angles that he's gonna have to watch here by himself. It's gonna be very tricky here. SP kills himself with the grenade. I think he threw it into Wamai, and then that
Wait, what? That nade was not, what is that nade right there? What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. That doesn't matter. It's Sophia and Therm just walking to Freezer, get the kill on the crypto. What was that nade? Taking Freezer right now. They're storming the site. 13 seconds left. Chaotic's got to get the diffuser down. As Gulong's flanking from the back on White. Do they know this? He times it perfectly. He can get a kill here and probably stop the diffuser from going down. As he does, Gulong gets the kill on the Chaotic. So he gets the kill on the Crush. 2 seconds left. He's got to run. Does he get it? That is it. Ottawa gets the round 1v5. What happened there?
I feel like that was just a downward spiral after the miss nade. I feel like he had to throw it into a my gadget, but then also wanted to push the same time he threw the grenade. So he threw it out, and then as he pushed, didn't realize that the Wamai caught it. But other than that, or he overcooked it, and I really want to hope he did not overcook it.
I think he threw it. You know how over the little stovetop that Castle was playing at before he rotated? I think he tried to throw it over that, and maybe he just barely clipped it
and then
on
bounced
the wood
back
and
toward him.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
not 100% sure, or he, like you said, he cooked it for way too long as he wanted to blow the castle barricade, but that wouldn't make sense because he's sledge. So who knows what happened there?
But the biggest mystery is the dud grenade right in front. Did he recognize it too?
Yeah, he ADS. Wait, what is that? And there's no indicator. Yeah, he was so scared, and then that threw him off because the Zoth pushed in, and I don't think he was ready for that because of the dud.
You know what? That may as well be a new gadget. Just dud grenades. Just throw them into sight. Burn ADSs because they give you like more. Probably they'll have to give you more than the usual. And then like just put them put them right on the place of the attackers and the grenade indicator. I can't remember this now, but just put it right on them just so they start thinking to look away.
I don't know what that was, but we got to give a shout out to Oolong there for stopping the diffuser from going down and running the hell out of there. He did a good job on that round there, salvaging it. And getting Ottawa United the win there. Up 4 rounds now, 5-1. It's looking pretty good for them. As actually, just realized we're going to see Northeastern go first floor first. So I guess they're going to try and throw off Ottawa.
Yeah, except they also hard picked the castle. And I mean, if you want to, oh, they're doing this strat.
Oh.
So you're I believe half the idea of this strat is that you're gonna either hold down Bakery with your life. Or, I mean, if you look at their team, there's only really the Mute for anti-breach, which is actually still a solid operator, but if Bakery dies, you know what, we rather have the hole off the bat and get shot through it, or possibly just give our guy in Bakery the chance to rotate and just kind of already accept that you're going to lose the wall.
Yeah, as we see Oolong's going to go ahead and free fire, every position behind the Bakery counter. And they're going to start throwing utility in there, but the Wamai chargers are catching it. If they work fast, they can get a nade after they burn the rest of the ADSs on behind the shield and push Swiggity out of there. But we'll see what they decide to do, as they're going to keep throwing flashbangs in there. They're going to try and burn everything they can. And there's even a Maestro cam in the back there, so this is going to be really hard to break, and it looks like they're committing to it.
Oh my goodness. If people ever wanted to know why Wamai is able to just have to slowly recharge, it's because it's stuff like this where you're just throwing them out one by one, so you're like, okay, all the utilities burn, throw in the Capitao dart, and there's another Wamai that was just freshly placed. Lovely. Oh my, I think someone went down. Oolong went down. Is he outside? Did he fall off? I hope not. Okay, yeah, there's a castle down here that apparently shot him from the window. Unfortunately couldn't finish him off, and we'll be heading downstairs as he's gonna be holding inside that closet now, using the Maestro to let him know where he needs to be peeking out next. As Wamai is still living inside of here, using all that anti-utility just to keep himself alive and wealthy. He's gonna be chilling.
Hey, look at that, 1:30, and they're just now joining upstairs. They said, screw Baker, we're just gonna have to go second floor and just punch some holes in the ceiling to try and get him out of position. But it doesn't really matter, because how are you gonna get into sight if you can't even walk in Bakery or through the back even? But you got 1:12 left. What are you gonna do? All the cams are still up. They're gonna know.
Yeah, things are looking a little bit scary here for the side of Ottawa, and this is where they're just gonna have to, at this point, kind of just bum rush for the entrances and, you know, kind of pray for the best.
They can't even go.
Seconds on the clock.
They can't even go down White. They can't drop the hatch. If you notice, Freezer wall was soft. There's an angle for Zephyr to watch in VIP over there. Yeah, they can't go through.
This is the nice highlight of this strat, where you could pretty much how Northeastern last round was just watching the entire site from offsite. The holes and rotates that they've made for themselves allows them to do it a lot more. It makes things much more harder for the side of Ottawa to kind of adapt to this type of strategy here. they're actually struggling to get their foot onto first floor in general, because like, you know, they try to go down one side and they see the hole set up, they go down the other side, Inquisition will take their head off as Chef will take get the refrag here, and see if the shotgun push is gonna come out here. Oh, he sees one, will he get it? Yes, he will, and down goes a whole bunch more. Curry's gonna catch Chaotic, and Northeastern is gonna catch the round as they get the shotgun from Clem here, with that nice British flag skin on it, letting him know that he's fighting for his country.
There's a crazy round end right there that all got kicked off by the proximity alarm. I don't know if you heard it. The smoke was down, but the prox alarm went off. That allowed Maestro to, I'm pretty sure, just blindly fire into the smoke. And as he got the kill onto, I'm actually not sure he got the kill onto, but then Zoe refragged, and then Castle refragged, and then it all went down from there.
Yeah, the hold that they were doing was very strong in the sense that they kind of just stopped Ottawa from being able to walk on that floor freely. In order for them to take any bit of a foothold on the first floor to start a push, they would have to fight at least one defender and a bunch of utility alongside to support them. Whether it be a castle barricade or the Wamai, you know, it just was not looking too good with the way they were pushing.
Yeah, the choice to continue to try and burn the utility from there was not the best, and by the time they decided to go second floor and drone out third, it was really late into the round. So I mean, just when you see that, almost anyone will say nope and just get out of there. So not the best decision there, but they're gonna have to go third floor now, or deal with third floor now, as Ottawa Northeastern decides to go up there, and they bring up Goyo.
Yeah. The Goyo is going to be nice here, as it's going to be able to stall them out a lot more, and actually in the theme that they've been going from last time, just burn out all the utility that Ottawa manages to bring here. And as you see, Jaeger and Wamai being brought again, there's going to be no fun in terms of utility being thrown at defenders here, as they're just going to delete it all. Just get the Goyo shield to bait it out, and then just delete it all with the 2 Jaeger and Wamai. There you go, bing bam boom. They're gonna have to push into sight with nothing.
Also to note, there's 4 proximity alarms, because Castle brought 2 and Goyo brought 2, and I'm really interested to know where they're gonna put them to possibly just swing aggressively when they go off. Because I mean, as if you're an attacker and you hear that go off, like you're thinking, oh god, okay, they're gonna swing. Can I go for it? Where is it? I gotta find it. Is someone cover me? Can I go for it? So, you know, we'll see where they decide to put them. Chaotic downstairs. Oh god, get some shots from mining right there. He's gonna make some holes to watch from beneath. He gets rid of a drone, and I think someone just got off that drone, so they know he's there. So they're gonna have to re-drone that and find him.
And it's a castle running too.
Yeah, with the shotgun, they're gonna have to be pretty wary that he's gonna go ahead and get some nice shots from the feet, on the feet.
This is just preparing the angles. Didn't manage to hit him just yet, but definitely putting the fear into him and making him not able to just catch them from below as they try to push in. Drone work still going out. Ooh, looks like he's gonna get caught and not be able to catch the drone either, so it's gonna be a lot of stress on his mind as well. Things are not gonna be looking too great for him, as we got, looks like Crypto gonna be pressuring the window, as Inquisition's gonna be sitting on it with that lovely LMG just sitting there and waiting for something to happen for him to be able to do something, as Maestro, you know, generally given the task of, okay, sit back here, watch the cams, and tell me if I'm about to get shot.
Yeah, one thing to note too is that Zephyr was also down there by reading Pillar to, you know, maybe get a refag on the Chaotic, as we see Castle Barricade on the cigar door there. So the only point of entry, unless they decide to bring anyone to breach the Castle Barricade, is through the thermal they made, as Zephyr gets a kill on the chef. So that's a Zof down, and you have Curry walking down here alone trying to find. Oh, but look, there's a proximity alarm. They know, they might know he's there, as look at the Jaegers. It seems like he's ADSing down the 90 hallway there.
Yeah, and definitely he's going to be getting the Dokubi syndrome, where you're just thinking constantly, I'm going to die. They know exactly where I am. And it looks like he might be able to get the jump on Zephyr here, but it looks like he opts to go the other way. And now just actually getting Chaotic instead, the castle going down. One more roamer for him to find here, as Inquisition is going to take down Crypto. Alarm is going to be going off again. Will he get shot out this time? No, he won't. He actually just baited in. Zephyr, all a part of his master plan. Going to be blowing up below the Maestro to pressure him off of that little area in the corner and make him play in a lot more risky locations. Oh my goodness. And we're throwing flashbangs at him from below. they are bullying this Maestro right now. It looks like Gridlock gonna be using those angles against them, getting the headshot onto Clem. Maestro just chilling, showing that he will not be afraid of any of the pressure coming in from below, and he's just gonna sit here, watch this angle, and wait to hold down that left foot.
But it doesn't really matter, as is, 10 seconds left, 2v1 now, as Inquisition gets a kill in the King Crust. Diffuser is nowhere to be found, as Inquisition gets a kill in the Curry. Where was the Diffuser? Because we mentioned earlier that Crypto had it, and he was outside, wasn't he?
Yeah, so I think it had to have dropped all the way down into, like, where the red carpet is. And that was just not a very ideal placement, as you can see. If the ash is that deep in, they guaranteed probably could have planted. And, you know, as I said before, Inquisition really... I mean, he probably would have heard it, because, like, from what we saw before, he was just very much chilling in that corner. And, you know, that sound is very, very noticeable when a defuse is going to go off. Probably still had a couple cameras left alive to be able to zap them and harass them, or just straight up walk in, start shooting.
Yeah, well, 3-5 now, and, you know, Northeast is going to have to go second floor, so they're going to have to go perfect, like we mentioned before, for them to go and win this map, and they're looking like they can do it. They got 2 now, they need 4 more. And if they win this, the rotation is going to be pretty good for Ottawa, because they know what to expect, or at least one thing to expect when they go back for the full rotation, as we see a 6-pick from the Wamai onto Castle.
And might I note, the first 6-pick into Castle on Cafe, which surprises me altogether, because usually that's the operator that you, like, you know, you 6-pick into to try to hide what site you're going, but all night we've just been hard picking that character altogether. You know, it's like, even if it's obvious they're gonna go bar, I mean, first round they technically did go kitchen, they did pick the castle still, so the small giveaways, but I mean, I guess they could always just threaten the fact that, you know, the bigger brain, they expect me to 6-pick into castle, so I'll just hard pick castle, and they will expect me to 6-pick off of it, but I don't know, this is some big brain strats here.
Remind me again what site this is, because no one's second floor. A lot of utilities going up on the 3rd floor, so they're going to really hold this one down.
Yeah.
As we know, also, there's no holes on the floor of dining there, so I guess they're not even going to try and hold it that way, or is the castle going to come down pretty late to do that? We're not really sure. We'll see in a second.
Looks like, yeah, all 3 defenders just chilling up here, just waiting for the attackers to come. Looks like they're probably going to start spreading out here, as they're definitely going to need to cover way more ground than that in order to stop these attackers from being able to just berserk down the top floor, as we have Zephyr playing a slightly risky spot there underneath the skylight, checking to see if he can get any sharp angles, as we do have Curry here watching down below. It doesn't look like he will get noticed, however, from Zephyr, and they're just going to start droning out Cigar, try to find the roamers. They're going to recognize that castle barricade set up from themselves and realize, okay, definitely someone playing in that area. And as you can see here, walls getting destroyed by Buck, opening up more opportunities to strike, as he's going to be peeking down the hall, and down will go King Crust from the headshot of Zephyr. And it looks like the attacker's already taking 1 casualty. Will they be able to pull this one back?
I'm not sure where he died. It looks like he did die 3rd floor, because the diffuser is down. He had diffuser, and it looked like the diffuser wasn't even that far down, as Curry gets a kill on the Clem. That's the smoke down. I don't think he used any smoke grenades, so that's a good pick there, as we see Swiggity trying to get a kill onto Crypto, but could not do it. So a little bit of damage taken for her, but she's a 3 armor Gridlock, so she'll be fine.
Yeah, minute 20 seconds left on the clock. The fuse has gone off the board, so it's going to be quite a bit of a challenge to try to flush out the anchors after they get rid of the roamers, who are still very prevalent here. And Oolong gonna walk down the hall. Is Zephyr gonna get a headshot onto Curry from below as they use the angles against him? You know, once you anchor enough, you just realize, hey, you know what? You're gonna open up angles for me? No, I'm gonna open up angles for you, and just sit here and watch them, wait for you, and to come and peek me and take you down before you could realize where I'm standing. See, another one gets opened up. Let's just go peek it. What are they gonna do? Shoot me back? And Chaotic will take down Oolong using them. Now it's just 1 left alive. It's Chef above, just trying to figure out what to do as he walks down White Stairs here. And he's going to be trying to peek into dining, try to see if he gets anyone out, as he's going to go for a switch and change of plans. Stop the alarm from going off before it gives out his position, as they may possibly hear it from below. And now we're just going to see a nice rushed plan here, as it's 20 seconds left on the clock. 4 people on the defense. Oh my goodness, he gets the first one onto Swiggity. And will he get the next 3, as he's going to go to Pika Castle Barricade? 10 seconds, here it comes, and he gets headshot as soon as I say that. Northeastern gonna walk away with that round. They're on quite a warpath here as they are now taking, what is that, like 4 rounds in a row since they swapped sides. Really showing that, you know what? You guys won 5 rounds in a 5 rounds on defense. We could do that too. No problem.
Yeah, all that utility being used on the 3rd floor created such a fortress for Ottawa to have to get there, and they just couldn't go through it at all. Because after the fuse went down and they sort of lost track of what was going on up there, they took a lot of time. So
yeah, I think a lot of that too came down to the anchors just being really comfortable at aiming upwards through these holes and just annihilating all the attack before they could even like properly start to push. Like it wasn't like usually it's the roamers to like catch them off before they get the chance to get those angles. No. It's okay. The anchors got this. We'll just shoot up. No problem. Let them have it.
See a 6 pick from the Doke onto a Kali, so that's gonna be interesting. I guess they really do want to push Bakery, because I actually am unsure if Kali's gadget can get caught by a MI charge. It can, right?
Yeah, yes, it can.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not sure. I guess what is the?
Yeah. I figured that lesson out the hard way trying to play Bank with Kali, where like the default castle setups. I tried to get rid of it with the Kali thing. The one I outsmarted me and put all of his gadgets out there, so I could not see anything.
Okay.
You learned the hard way.
I'm wondering what the Kali's for here, because maybe the plan is to, maybe faster than before, burn all the utility in Bakery and then Kali the shield, because I know we can get rid of it that way, but I don't know. Because you didn't bring an Ashe or a Zoth. That's the only thing I can think of to get rid of that shield.
She has like Claymore and what's the other one? Maybe she might try to just burn utility, because it's technically 5 things to burn, but
there's 9 flashes. Yeah, I think they're gonna go for it. There's 9 flashes on the attacking side, so they might try for it, but they gotta be careful for someone to swing, and they're gonna be Fireball gonna go out.
Tell me this Buck runs in there with the Master Key out and just starts blasting the second piece. Please. This will be... Oh no, they're going for the long angle, and he's gonna get taken out too with the headshot from Swiggity. Clem gonna be holding down the angle too, just trying to give him a little bit of support before they push in onto Swiggity. Grenade's gonna be going onto his position here. Drone work gonna be getting stopped before it can even get close. Clem gonna be just holding onto the supporting angles, making sure that he can't get flanked. All 4 attackers are gonna be pushing in from this one doorway. This is gonna be difficult to navigate. Swiggity behind is on fire. He will still manage to get a kill. Crypto prone on the ground outside there. Gonna down Swiggity, but Clem's gonna go for the peek here and also get taken out. They're gonna get the Bakery control at the cost of 3 members and their hard breach. So this one's not gonna be easy. They're gonna have to walk in straight through the door and pray to God that the no utility gunplay that they can bring is enough.
That was a lot. They have... Let's see, Kali has 2 drones, Crypto has his own, and there's 2 smoke arrows still up. So there's a little bit they can do to push in and get into sight, but that was really forceful. I've not seen a take like that in a while.
Alright, it's time for Kali to shine. I'm calling it out. She's gonna at least get 2 kills here with the sniper. It looks like Chaotic is gonna be coming back to sight, gonna just hold it off from here, as they're gonna just kind of keep him a little bit prepped to watch down the hall and possibly see if they could go for a flank, because they're just going to be funneling in now, trying to peek into these different angles, crouching around, get a little bit of damage done to him, swap over to that smoke dart, blast it on the wall, get rid of that side angle that could potentially screw them up, but it goes a little too deep. They'll be trying to go get this plant, starts timer up as... It looks like Capital trying to hold him down and trying to cover him a little bit while also keeping himself safe. Down will go the Maestro. Plant will go down. Crypto on 3 kills so far. 2 people left. As soon as I say that, Kali gets taken out. And now at this point, it's just down to the Capital on quarter health. He's going to have to make this one work, but it's not looking too great for him. Watching a whole bunch of angles. Oh my goodness. Crypto gets a quad, but no Penta here as Zephyr, last man standing, unfortunately will take him out and get the round win for Northeastern, bringing it to 5-5.
That was a ridiculous run. I can't believe that they almost pulled that one back. Man, the Cap had to go for an ace clutch there, and you asked a lot for him, and you asked You're asking a lot from him, and he almost did it, but man, that was ridiculous. The crazy, just forceful push in the bakery. And now things are tied up 5-5.
Oh, yeah. And at this point, definitely Ottawa's going to be kind of a little bit worried here. They had the early lead, they had the momentum, and now they're just letting it all fall in these attack rounds. They have not figured out just yet how to crack the defense of Northeastern. They almost figured it out. I will give them this. They almost did figure it out. Okay, please, if you're going to pick Amaru, 6-pick it. 6-pick it. Oh, no, now they know, dude. That actually would have been a good 6-pick.
I'm not doing it. They just kept hard picking Castle. Oh, they're going to stick it off it to the Yana. Okay.
Wait, isn't Ayana not allowed in this league right now?
No, she's fine now. She's alive.
I've been lied to?
Oh.
Oh my god. I swear to God, in the rule book it said it was against it, so I just assumed, okay, I only get to play it in this league.
Attackers need to
Take note,
locate
people,
and
read the
defuse
rule book.
You know, I'm gonna go look around this side. I'm gonna go check, because I swear to God, I feel like I've been lied to.
Well, the Amaru 6-picked onto the Yana. I guess what you could do now is, I guess it'd be pretty interesting. If you're worried about an Amaru, you could just use one of the proximity alarms. Just put it on a Heaven over there, just underneath the window. So if she pops in, you hear it go off. You're like, okay, guys, she came up. Because remember, the new Amaru changes. The window doesn't break when she deploys the gadget. It's when she just literally goes through the window, giving her a little more element of surprise. But you could just break the glass on the window, so you still hear that go off. I think you know what you would do on a normal rappel. Oh yeah, it does break the glass. But I guess if you already break the glass, then you'd hear it anyway.
I found it in the rule book. I have been lied to. However, there is a typo. They put Ayana with 2 N's. Therefore, technically, that you could probably pull some lawyer stunts. Oh god. We all know what they do. Taking this top floor control. Oh boy. Duke is now fumbling to realize a spelling mistake. Looks like Ottawa is going to be taking top floor control here as they get the walls open or attempt to get the walls open here and get some intel out. 2 minutes still, so they're quite relaxing on time, but they're going to start to push themselves a little bit more as rounds go. You can see someone's actually playing below in a proximity sensor right around there if someone tries to come after him. But there is some gridlock traps there to stop him from being able to walk up so freely, so we'll see how that one plays itself out. As Crypto trying to get this wall open, there isn't really anything to stop him, not even a Maestro sneaky camp to really zap it away. So this wall's going to get opened up for free, and now they're going to have to fight Clem here with the armada of shields on his side, and Squiggity as well.
They're also going to have to be careful because there are holes beneath made by the castle, and I think Chaotic, he's not actively watching them right now, but if he comes back and they're not ready for it, I mean, they can get picked from beneath as Clem decides to back off. May go back for it again. Yeah, he's back on there as we see Squiggity again in the bathroom, helping him over there as Zephyr gets a kill in the curry. That's the Ash down. Zephyr getting some shots back onto him, and he gets taken down by King Crust, as Oolong's also downed as well by Red Door on Red Stairs, as Therm's going to go ahead and pick him back up. So man advantage is equal, but you have the health advantage for Northeastern. As like I mentioned before, Chaotic gets the kill, and he's got to get off cam. He doesn't know where it came from. He could get killed right now. He's still on the holes, but Chaotic's not watching the right one.
I think he knows, just for the sake of like the 5 seconds that when you die you see like a rough position. They do see it was a from a actually would be castle, so it wouldn't really outsmart it and think, okay, it's a pulse, it's definitely below, but see if they're able to locate him as he's gonna be walking up white stairs, peeking out this window, making sure, and you know, Clem holding down that angle, still gonna allow him to get up nice and safe.
Smoke's going down as King Crust is gonna go for a plant right now. Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it, and he's gonna try and stick it as Crypto's on top of him trying to defend him. Clem gets a kill in the chef, so 4v2 right now as Clem's just trying to get some blind shots of the smoke, but he can't do it. So 4v2 right now, Diffuser down. You have a man advantage. Just push and trade as Clem pushes through, can't get the kill. Squiggity gets a kill on the Crypto, 1 more left. King Crust, who's so low as Clem gets the double kill to end the round as Northeastern going to get another round on the board. That is 5 in a row for them right now. They might go perfect on the defense.
Yeah, if this match is telling Ottawa anything today, it's out of all their maps, they definitely need to practice their cafe attack here. As in just, I mean, one round they nearly did win. We have to give them that. It just came down to a very clutch situation, and unfortunately did not get the 1v5. But you know, definitely needs a little bit of a kind of spritzing up. You know, get just a little tune up in some places and try to figure out how to counter some of these strats a little bit faster and kind of keep them enough people alive while doing so. Definitely still a good match altogether.
Yeah, if you're Ottawa, the best thing you can hope for right now is a tie and hope to win the next map to get a partial win. I mean, if you're, Northeastern, you're pretty comfortable right now. You want the win, and I mean, with the way the defense has been going for them, they might get it. I mean, we've already looped through all the sites. We'll see if Ottawa can just pull back something from this last time they went to this site and think, okay, what can we do different? Well, what can we adapt on? And just everyone calm down. It's 6-5. I know we can't win the map, but I don't know what you're going to tell your guys right now, to be honest.
Right now, you tell them, okay, listen, no matter what happens, we either win with style or we lose with style. It's time to make. Listen, this is Summer League. Okay, we can afford losses. It's time to make the top 10 clips.
Drowned in groups. Number one moment in top 10 clips. What's happening here?
That's actually the bigger win right there.
They almost
you may lose the match.
If they clutched out the round with Cap, that could have been it.
Yeah, like they may lose the map at this going rate, but you know what? They made top 10 clip. That's a win. That's a win in Summer League terms.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, the quiet second floor. Clem coming in by himself to watch it down as the entire defense is gonna be up there. But Clem leaves. He's not having it. Goodbye. It's okay.
No, let's just not defend the site. We got this, guys. Just attack third floor. We're the ones attacking.
Technically speaking, when you defuse those bombs, it emits like orange smoke. It'll just dispense that smoke and work as a smoke canister and defend themselves. It's fine.
Doesn't matter if the bombs get defused.
Just detonate the bomb now. Oh, red footprints. Looks like, I think that was, the castle's actually playing on the second floor. Looks like he snuck his way back in while we were looking. Chaotic and Zephyr. Oh my goodness, now they're all like, it's like we blink and they all just appear here somehow. Oh, they jumped down hatch, that's how. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's close, wait. Okay, they're actually just ninjas.
Yeah. There's a lot of presence on the second floor, like outside, above Baker right now. It's 3 or 2. That's a lot of people trying to peek in there. The window on the right side of Chaotic's open as Curry's gonna get some shots on him. What are all these shots going off? Chaotic gets a kill, double kill in the 2 in mining. They just decided to hop right in, and I think that's the round right there. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, prone angle from King Cross gets the headshot on Chaotic. 3v4 right now as he's on 1 HP. The Jaeger just sneezes on him. Sneezes on the toe, gets the kill. That's King Cross and Diffuser down. 4v2 right now as Crypto's trying to get a kill from an angle from above, as Chef can also do the same. Oh man, it's not looking good for Ottawa right now.
The defense, right now, my understanding is they just set up the biggest bait where it looks like site is clear, so they try to go second floor directly, and then suddenly the entire defense armada is just down there waiting for them to come, and it works out so well for them. Only losing Chaotic, getting down 3, as peaks are going to be going out onto white stairs, not catching anyone just yet. Frag grenade going to be tossed into bathroom just to check to make sure no one's hiding there. I think he arced it a little bit badly for it to check it properly, but it's okay. No one was there in the first place. Going to be peeking now with the LMG, using the ACOG to his full effect. Burned out to an ADS. Unfortunately, that frag grenade will not get any mileage, as he's going to peeking up while holding down that walk key that I don't think I've ever seen anyone else ever do in my life. And Sugity going to be getting the headshot onto Chef to end it all.
Alright, this is the moment where you get number 1 clips.
Here we go. First kill.
Here we go. First kill. He's got 3 more to go. Going to bring out the match. He's going to swing on it.
Oh no! I had so much faith in him there.
And a crazy, flawless defense from Northeastern pulls back the win against Ottawa. Wow. That's... Man, that was insane. I thought for sure Ottawa were going to...
Whoever that buck was, mad respect for trying to peek him with the master key. Definitely would have been the play if he also didn't have a shotgun. Like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That was so close. Crypto, really good plan there. Unfortunately, he had the shotgun too, and it just didn't work out in your favor. But I really do respect the attempt there. That would have been number 1 clip right there if he had managed to pull that whole thing off.
And some good stats there from Northeastern, we see Zephyr going 14-7 and Swiggity going 13-7. So clearly putting the team on their back right there, as no one even got close to their kills right there. Besides Curry getting 11 kills as well, but that was insane.
And we're gonna go on a quick break here, but next map will be Coastline with Northeastern starting attack. So definitely a lot of fun plays of watching people just get really aggressive on that map. And just stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. We are now on to the second map of Northeastern versus Ottawa United. If you're just tuning in now, the first map was a incredible, flawless defense from Northeastern Club Sports. Down 1-5, going up 7-5 to take the map against Ottawa United. And now we're going to go on to Coastline, which is Ottawa's map pick, I believe, and that is going to be Northeastern attacking again. And if we know anything about Northeastern attacking, it's not going to be good for them in the beginning, but when they go into defense, well, you better watch out.
Yeah, last map was definitely showing that both teams definitely knew their defense setups and shouted those ones out, but the attacks on both sides was kind of just iffy, and in the end, either they didn't win a single round or they just won a singular round, and it didn't really. It's not really something you want to go in knowing, but at the same time, this is Coastline. This is more attacker sided than Cafe was by far, and to the point where this is the one map that you could actually get to say attacker sided map.
What if it's the opposite? What if Northeastern go up 5-1 and then Ottawa come back?
Yeah, now suddenly no one will be able to defend.
That'd be insane. Oh my goodness, imagine that. We have the reverse. Oh no.
It looks like Jackal will be the first one to get banned too, and that's no longer any feats to get scanned out. And honestly speaking, that's probably, if you're a defender and you get Jackal scanning Coastline, like honest to God, you could probably hold down your position and still fare decently well, or run around the entire map like a mad lad, because there's so much distance for the attackers to cover that you probably will get away with murder doing that.
Yeah, I mean, also with the smoke grenades, I mean, I imagine they're going to play Jaeger with Mai again in Ottawa, but I mean, with the smoke grenades, I feel like it's just a smaller map, so one smoke grenade could cut off so much.
Yeah.
And we see Buck getting banned out. That's always a good pick, especially if you're going to be, defending, hookah, billiards. You can't get Buck from beneath, or kitchen. Service entrance, Buck from above. That is interesting though, because it was Northeastern that banned that, but I guess they figured we can go without a Buck. We'll use a sledge. We'll use breach charges, whatever we need to do.
I'm gonna call it now. They're gonna try to leave open mirror and then go penthouse without the use of a Buck, so that those mirrors are gonna be a lot harder to get rid of. But that's all dependent on whether or not I'm correct, and also Ottawa actually will ban it. And will I actually get to see if those odds are actually correct? Will be Echo or Mira? Which one? And it's
Jaeger.
They picked none. No more Jaeger ADSs. Actually, that's thinking about how that last map gone. That's not a bad ban for Ottawa. I mean, they had a lot of problems with utility.
I see. Even Zephyr is upset.
Like
Zephyr and Oolong can't go off.
They had a lot of problems with the utility usage and just burning it out too early. So if we cut out half of the problem, we only have to worry about one mine now. That's not a bad ban, but still now going to create the fun of, are they going to go penthouse with Mira?
And considering Thatcher is still up, you bring the Thatch to, disable the magnets for a bit. So, you saw the Ying for a second. That's why. Because you pick the Ying and then switch off the Zof real fast. They're probably going to 6-pick it, maybe.
Yeah, he recognized it.
He's
he
like,
saw. Here it comes. Come on. Blind. Yeah.
Hey, here you go. All right. So that's why they decided to do it. And there's no Wamai out.
And if Duke actually sent out that message, he accidentally leaked the strats by telling them to pick Warden. Oh no. Oh man.
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
His defense is now he's making a joke, but I don't know, Duke. The timing seems a little too.
I muted myself for just a second, but I was totally making a joke because I like to tell people that oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, Blake, just call rehost. Quick, type it. Go. Yeah, 20 seconds. Do it. Yeah, we got it.
All right, well, unfortunately, we're not have a rehost here as auto. See you. Excuse you.
All right.
That's not the right team.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, good. They still don't get the intel that there's a Ying.
Oh, that's true. They actually don't. Well, yeah, because it was.
Okay,
as long as they don't look in the stream in the next 3 minutes, which I don't think it'll take that long anymore.
He's trying to kill his teammate. Yeah, unfortunate. We saw with DC right there, so we're gonna have to go to a bit of a rehost. So we'll go ahead and see what happened there. But what were you saying there, Duke?
Okay, so I like to make the joke with my friends that Warden exists, and because Warden exists, he is totally meta. And so anytime anybody brings up the Rainbow Six Siege meta, I was like, oh yeah, you play Warden all the time, right? And people go like, what? No. Why would I play Warden? Yeah, it's meta. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Haven't you seen the Ying buffs, dude? Those smoke grenades? Oh my goodness.
But yeah, no, I
See, my entire life I've been prepping for Warden to be meta by making sure that every single skin that ever comes out for Warden I obtain until they dropped one in the loot box, and I'm not about to spend $100 on that one, so I'll just give up on that suit. But the day has come where they gave me the Ying buffs, so therefore Warden's meta. Simple. You just pick Warden every game now.
What if Warden can just see through the map? Like, he can't see, like, players' models. He can just see, like, through all the walls. Just he can't see anything else.
You know that bug where you suddenly end up in the middle of nowhere and you can't see anything move or, like, anything like that?
Mhm.
That's what you're pretty much trying to toggle right there, dude.
What
Make
if
it so you can
it's
see through
like,
everything.
what if it's like that feature in Blacklight Retribution where you ping the walls and you see the outlines? Like that's what you do. Like it's like that. It's like well, this is too overpowered, but it's like Bloodhound scan from Apex Legends. You just ping in front of you and you see like the outline for like 3 seconds.
I feel like that's a nerf because you may as well just run around like normal. wait, well, I mean, like, if nothing you could see until you ping, or just when you can see everything fine and then you ping and it comes like easier.
Wait, it like exactly like Bloodhound scan. Like you use it and then you see. That's just too powerful though. That's just way too strong.
Oh,
Like,
actually,
imagine
that exists actually. It's called.
Well,
Lion.
that did exist. Except you don't need to face a certain way, and oh my goodness.
Just pick mute and just entirely mute off the entire site and just add free roam. That was honestly, like, when Lion was at his peak, that was probably one of the funnest things to do, because the second those Lion scans go off, they expect you to be standing still. So it's like, nah, I set up an entire fortress of mute jammers. I will just move with it.
We're just waiting on
we don't
one
talk
at the
about
moment.
those days.
Those are great days.
Oh, man.
Those
when
are
Siege
bad
was broken.
days. Those are bad.
Oh, do you remember?
days.
Do you remember when Original House was in competitive?
You remember when Original Hereford was in competitive?
Oh my god.
I remember a clip of like, God, was it Young on Rook peeking on 3rd floor? It was like, I don't even know like what. I don't even know where it was. It was so early in competitive that I swear to God, everyone was bad. You couldn't even get a spawn kill on that map. Oh man, old Hereford. I'm pretty sure it was comp though, actually in Hereford. But no, house and comp was something.
Have you guys played the new comp?
Boy.
Sorry, the new house.
I have not, because I have not even touched TTS.
Oh my god.
It's out now. It's
out
not even
now.
on TT. It's out.
Yeah, but I haven't touched, like, I only played, like, I think for a grand total of like 2 hours yesterday, and none of those maps were house.
Discovery playlist. It's only house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing quick match at the time of.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get back into the game right now.
I'm gonna mute myself.
DC in the beginning, nothing's happened basically. Just gonna have to pick the same site, same ops, same 6 picks even.
Yeah, make sure to make that reminder of the same 6 picks before they accidentally bait out their Ying pick and destroy the bamboozle.
Oh, he's
oh no! Warn him!
Oh no! Oh,
yeah,
he did the same thing.
Good. Yeah, we're good.
He did the exact same timing on that too. Oh my god! Wait, wasn't the alibi 6 pick though?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was a Valk 6 into an alibi. Not okay. I was a little.
Actually,
confused.
I just realized they're bringing Maverick.
Yeah.
This is
Why?
okay. I'm gonna be honest. Coastline's the one map where, like, I swear to God, you could play every single site without a single hard breach.
Yeah,
the only
no,
thing I
you
could ever
don't,
see like breaching is VIP wall. That's about it.
That, and if you're feeling spicy, the wall on pink or behind, billiards bar, pink bar, whatever you call it, the quad wall there. I mean, maybe with Hibana, really interested in the map. I don't know why you. I mean, maybe that's for VIP wall, and you just make a little hole there so no one can notice it. But then at that point, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know why you bring a Mav.
I mean, I guess out of all operators to do it with, Maverick would probably be one of your ones to do it with, just because he's still a 3-speed. He still has a good gun. He's pretty much like, he has frag grenades. He's like one step from being Ash's like perfect dream until you realize he has the most time-consuming gadget.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. We'll see what it does. Oh, or maybe if you get control of Aqua there, if they reinforce Aqua walls, you can make a sort of peek hole there.
You just essentially, well, they didn't reinforce it off.
Yeah,
you,
they didn't.
So,
Yeah,
you just get shot. You can just melee it. Save yourself the time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm just interested to see what they're gonna do with the map, honestly. But I mean, well, we'll see what they decide to do and how they decide to attack this. We'll see if they decide to go drop bathroom hatch and clear second floor through there, or going through Aqua. Oh, one of the things to note, I don't know if you noticed, the new attachment skins. Yeah, look at that white hollow on the LMG there. Forgot all about those things. Make your guns look very stylish. And look at Zephyr.
All gold
Zephyr.
gun.
Big dummy not using a single one. God, no sense of fashion. Drop him from the team, please. Oh, same with Chaotic. What is this, man?
Unfortunately, did not read the patch notes quick enough. Ooh, Swiggity just dropping into Penthouse there, getting the kill onto Curry, taking him out early. That's the dock off the board. No more stims, and that elite skin just gonna sit there on the floor. Really unfortunate, as the proximity alarm gonna get thrown in quite late. But you know what? They'll probably go underneath some of the suspicion if they didn't catch it on that drone. It looks like we're gonna have the gridlock starting to push toward luggage.
Was that default cam?
Yeah,
Still
no.
up? Or was that a Valk cam under default?
That was default.
That was default. Yeah, he's not checking default at all. Also, did you notice King Crust had a shotgun?
Wait, who's King Crust? Oh wait, yeah,
Yeah, he got a
castle
shotgun.
shotgun.
Oh, this would be
Where's
good.
he? Oh, I guess he's playing like a short angle.
But, yeah,
like,
this is gonna
around the
be
corner.
Devastating.
Oh, look.
Oh,
Okay, we're right. They're
you're-
burning the IP wall.
Yep, you're right. Oh, they're burning it like that. Still, that's not bad. This is pretty good.
And also with the
Wait,
with that castle
it's
box.
not-
Oh,
It didn't go all the way through as Oolong gets a kill on the Swiggity and he gets another kill
There we
onto
go.
Zephyr. Gotta get a kill on the Oolong there. C4 underneath. Oh, it's pre-placed.
no. Oh wait, it might be DMCA'd. That's not saying that song.
Yeah, no recognition of music here.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
they know.
Imagine there's a
Oh,
song playing.
no. Why'd he blow it early? I assume there was someone on the cam to let him know
He
that.
I think he saw the ping and just immediately struck, and then unfortunately, immediately backed off as the ping went off.
Well, he has a
Unfortunate
hole there he can use now. Someone's gonna go ahead and peek it, I think. Ooh. And he gets the kill onto Inquisition. That's the Ying gone. And Diffuser down. So now it's a 2v3 in favor of Ottawa, and you still got Castle Shotgun over there. 5-8.
It's gonna look kind of scary for Northeastern to push here, but I still believe they could do it. Just the smoke grenades are gonna be their biggest crutch here. Oh my goodness, really good recognition there to shoot the flooring, get rid of Crypto, and bring this down to a 2v2, although the attackers are still low health. He needs a smoke to cover off that castle and force him away as they take out his partner in crime here. He's going to try using the smoke angles, but unfortunately the smoke grenade's going to be stopping him from doing it. And he's going to try to peek the doorway, but unfortunately the little bits of smoke that he was not being covered by was enough for Chaotic to understand, okay, time to start blast.
Pretty interesting round there. I mean, I really thought that double kill from, I think that was Oolong on that double kill there was really going to shut them down. The little misplay from the Valk, didn't, I mean, you could have gotten the C4 kill and a kill through the floor. I mean, you still got a kill through the floor, but I really thought that was going to go in favor of Ottawa there.
Yeah, especially with those odds. It looked like the smoke grenades, didn't really have the Jaeger to stop them from just entering into the room. And it kind of really stopped the castle from playing that angle, because even if he does peek, he's peeking into a smoke grenade. So unless he's really willing to just go for it and commit, he's gonna have to run through that whole smoke and start blasting with that shotgun. But looks like he tried to opt to go for a different angle. Unfortunately, that was not the timing to do so, as his teammate fell and he was unable to get a refrag or do anything afterwards. And I just realized, did we see any Ying grenades go off? I know we saw smoke from Gridlock.
She died not early. She died before they popped the smokes. She died in Aqua from the hole beneath. So and she didn't realize, though. I guess she didn't realize Valk was still under there. So I mean, I'm sure they noticed it was a Ying. Hopefully,
I mean, from that angle, there's actually is a chance that they may not know still. And
yeah,
even
maybe.
if they don't, they did 6-pick it again, so they might, fall for the same rouse all over again.
Yeah, we're gonna see them go back to the same site this time. No Valk, no Doc. We're gonna see a Pulse and Goyo instead. So it's gonna be pretty good. I think Goyo is gonna allow them to push up a little more, and of course Curry plays underneath in offers again. Won't accidentally. I don't think it was it Curry on the Valk? I don't know. Regardless, it won't blow the C4 too early.
think it may have been
5
Chef
seconds
if
to
the
go.
order
it
of
was
the
Chef.
names are still aligned properly when you go into things screen
Attackers
or the
moving.
character select screen. But you know, Paul's definitely a lot more reliable at trying to C4 off things. He has his own way of checking himself, so he doesn't have to rely on like heavy teammate calls. A little bit more reliable overall, and also doesn't require as much manpower.
Okay, so we see 1 round win from Northeastern. Now we expect 5 from Ottawa. We'll see what happens here, though. No hate to Northeastern. It was just, you know, crazy comeback right there. So, you know, if it does go down 1-5, we can expect a comeback.
Yeah, I'm expecting this map to honestly go a little bit more even, as this map is a map that, I mean, I would assume a lot of teams are a lot more comfortable with compared to Cafe, especially with it being in the rotation longer of a time. And it's not a terrible map either. It's just like, a lot of areas you can run around. If you're a roamer, this is probably one of your favorite maps to play. And if you like getting kills, this is probably your favorite map to play. And I just realized this guy is sitting behind bar. There is no ADS there. He can get grenaded as Oolong T will take off the head of Clem.
Oh, where is that from? He's behind Pink Bar right now. What? Did he peek?
The
Wait.
window?
No, the window's Castle Dog. What, did he peek out? Where was
Where is
that?
it? This man.
Oh, was it from VIP? It has to
I
be.
didn't even
Or
realize
to
they opened
VIP. It has to be from that. I can't see what else.
It's
it
because
was.
we're not used to seeing hard breach, you know. It's a rare sight. Oh boy, it looks like they're
yeah.
all the way back there, and it looks like they're gonna be pushing up 90, getting that hallway control, and also Swiggity trying to take that luggage and push himself into Aqua here. A little bit afraid of all the bullet holes that he is, both of them have created, and we'll see if one of them decides to try to peek something around it. But it looks like Inquisition gonna just help his teams over by Aqua and push into sight, as it looks like they're gonna throw some flashbangs to just, you know, get rid of any person from being able to sit here. I don't think there is anyone here. I think they actually drop below. C4
No,
goes off
he's still there
early
on the
again.
ground. He's
Oh my
flashed
goodness.
out. There you go. 2 kills for Northeastern, but someone's still beneath. Curry's beneath with the C4. He's gonna go ahead and throw it, rip, and gets the Inquisition.
That's the aim.
Down, yeah. 3v3 now. 44 seconds left.
It's a pretty good kill to get off with the C4, and it looks like at this point they're just going to hold off for 30 seconds more. Do we have smoke grenades still? If you go press expended,
Yep, we have some.
One left.
One left. She just threw it right now, so she can go for a plan. But oh, he's gonna peek the hole right there. He doesn't go for the gun play. He goes for the smoke, and we see Chaotic no, so he's a little scared. As Ripto's gonna go ahead and swing and get the kill on the Chaotic. That's diffuser down. Curry gets the kill on the Zephyr. Proximity alarm going off. They know he's by. Was that by blue?
I think that's cool vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then presses the kill on the Swiggity right there. Or yeah, on the Swiggity right there.
Yeah, time was
Proximity
looking
alarm.
kind of scary there too, and you know, having one smoke grenade in that situation for that smoke was really nice. My goodness, I actually didn't realize you could vault over that. I've been
And we
lied
see
to. I'm finding a
Castle
whole bunch of
right
things
there.
new today.
Yeah,
As we can
proximity
see
alarm
here.
coming in handy.
Yeah, definitely you can start seeing their uses. Cool Vibes is definitely a place that you have someone sitting near and able to jump on anyone who tries to attack it. But unfortunately, you know, the only way that you would be able to tell is by using barbed wire, and sometimes you don't have enough barbed wire.
Alright, we're gonna see a kitchen service defense now. We see Cav coming out, and it's not gonna go away, so it's gonna be a 6-pick. Off the rook to a Mozzie. IQ should be able to let her team know, hey, there's a pest there, don't drone it. I wonder if we're gonna see, you know, any drones being thrown in from like Skylight onto like Vase or onto like Aqua Door, and then just instantly get captured by a pest or
Honestly,
something like that.
I feel like we might not be seeing any Cav interrogations today, even though we got Oolong T bringing the Cav. Mainly because if you've been looking at like how both these teams have been playing, they're very much together, not really like splitting apart that much. So I feel like the Cav, even if they do have a like slight opportunity, they're gonna end up dying for it, and it's not gonna really go their way. So I'm kind of curious to see how this Cav will end up playing instead. And, you know, maybe just take close quarters with shotgun and just run for your life with the silent step.
Yeah, shotgun here is not that bad of not a bad pick, because again, coastline is a much smaller map. If you do end up retaking above, you know, when they're executing, you could use a shotgun to create your own holes and get the diffuser, stop the plant if you you know, get that done. As we see 6 breach charges from side of Northeastern. I see Swiggity and Zofia had theirs, and the sledgehammer. So there's gonna be a lot of soft reach going on. So maybe Oolong doesn't even have to do that if the time comes.
There's some nice drone work going in there. They don't really know that the Mozzie was 6-picked unless they spotted him with the drone earlier. So we'll see if any of them just accidentally go a little bit too far. As it looks like Swiggity going to be rappelling up into Aqua to take first bat at the doorway, see if he can get one of the roamers caught out. Scav's going to be hiding back here in Hookah, trying to see if anyone is going to come from the doorway, as also opening himself up some rotations to below in case things get sticky.
As we see Swiggity just crouch walking all the way through Luggage Hall, being joined in by Inquisition. I think they know, or they have an idea that someone's here. Yep, Ping comes out. It's going to hit him pre-fire. Gets the default cam now. They're going to try and pinch whoever is over there. I think that's the mute. Oh, it's Mozzie. It's Mozzie over there. As ever gets the kill. Not sure if that was through the wall or through the... no, it had to be through the doorway because the walls are reinforced. So that's the Mozzie down. They're going to go ahead and... Oh, Pizza Mozzie, Pizza Mozzie, Pizza Mozzie. Let's go. As they're now going to go ahead and start breaking the floor. Oh, you see Zephyr standing on top of the couch and Chaotic on the bed. They're worried as... Was that the Cav on 90? Yeah, she comes in. Oh, down. They can't get the kill. Oh, Zephyr with a crazy realization as Chaotic falls off the bed.
Oh man, can you imagine being the Cav in that situation, just walking in a room and everyone's on their drone? That's like literal gold mine, just like Crypto God here with the C4 catching off Clem. That's the sledge off the board. They're gonna have a strong reduction in the power of their vertical here, but they're really just gonna have the gridlock with the shotgun and whatever breaching charges, and Sophia, they wanna vest here. So at this point here, we're going to see Crypto trying to hold down by the window, realizing there's also an angle out there. Going to have to watch out for that as he gets to go with the headshot out the window using the SMG's 11's close range potential. Inquisition's going to get the refrag, and down will go Zephyr trying to shoot down below. It looks like Ottawa is trying to show right back that they can shoot up as well, as Chef going to finish him off with the smoke grenade. And at this point, it's just a 2v2. And honestly speaking, I'm liking the defenders in this situation, as they do have the Echo and Smoke, two very good late game defenders, sorry. And it looks like it's here. Inquisition pushing through the smoke, gonna get shot out by Curry here as he gets distracted by the smoke entirely, putting it down just to Chaotic on low health. Gonna try to get through this door, but Curry with the headshot, getting it again. Really well played there from Ottawa.
Crazy angle play coming up and down in the holes over there. You know, C4 on the Clam, and then shotgun kill, shotgun down, and then smoke grenade kill onto the Zoph. I mean, angles work both ways, so you got to watch out for that for sure. Clearly, we can see that coming out in that round. And like I said, okay, look, it's 1-2 right now. I'm expecting 3 more to come out from Ottawa, and then we do the same thing again.
You know, it's a defender-sided game.
This is a defender-sided matchup.
Okay, we are seeing the mirror getting hard picked here, but we're going Blue Bar Sunrise. So it's actually not a bad thing to hard pick a mirror for, because it still does, like, you know, kind of threaten the let's go Penthouse idea, and that isn't out of the like realm of possibility, because, you know, between Blue Bar and Penthouse, even in like you know, regular season, you still do see people occasionally decide to go Penthouse if they don't have as strong Blue Bar strats or feel as comfortable on it. So this is actually not a bad kind of gambit they're throwing at NEU here.
I can think of where you'd put one mirror window, which would probably be, you know, like the walls in between Blue and Sunrise, but where would you put the second? Oh, would you put down the hallway right there, the 4 walls and kitchen, that hallway, would you put it there maybe?
Yeah, I think you might... Oh, wait, they're reinforcing up the Blue Bar wall. Huh.
Are they going to...
Generally speaking, people like shotgun out the bottom of it, and then try to hold from main lobby with ACOGs and use the long angles to just... Because essentially from this angle here, looking into Blue Bar, you can see everything except for behind A-bomb, right? But with the placement that the mirror is at, you can perfectly counter anyone trying to hide behind A-bomb. Therefore, you cannot walk into Blue Bar without getting main lobby control in general. But by reinforcing off this wall, they're kind of giving that pressure up. And even, well, that kind of does give to the benefit of being able to stand in Blue Bar. As you can see there, not really anyone's looking like they're trying to play inside there too heavy, as the window's still a threat. So I'm kind of curious to see if this will end up coming to bite them in the back, or they're going to somehow make this work.
Yeah, they know someone's inside of office. They're going to drone out. Wait, who was that?
Echo.
Yeah, Echo off-site. And he's getting spotted out. He knows he's been droned out, so he's got to be careful as he gets back on his drone. And he gets the drone right there. Interesting that he's gonna probably pin himself there. I mean, he barricaded off both doors into CC, so I'm not sure where he's gonna go from there.
Also, oh, looks like a little bit some IQ gadgets trying to see if he's on his scanner. Gonna be able to see him from below, but it looks like in this case he's gonna be on the run. Also interesting to point out that actually it's now King Crust on the Echo instead of Curry. Gonna slip right above where the Echo is, and I think he is still on his camp. Gonna get taken down from Inquisition there. Really
I'm not sure
expected.
what that was. I think he was looking at the angle because Inquisition took some damage there, but I don't know what that was at all, but that was really weird. And if you look right now, Oolong and Curry are so hurt.
And yeah, at this point, they're just retreating back to site, trying to play it safe. As you can see, are just hiding behind this part of Blue Bar. And Crypto gonna catch Chaotic with the C4. That's the gridlock off the board. It's still pretty good support off. That's a lot of smoke grenades gone from the utility. And I'm not really sure how much gridlock spikes they managed to get off in that situation. And you can see. Oh yeah, but actually, it doesn't even matter. They still have a Nomad, and Curry gonna get the headshot on Zephyr as well. That's the Sophie off the board, a really big break operator. And Crypto gonna get pressured all the way back. And at this point, things aren't looking too spicy for the defense as they're gonna get pressured out here. Minute left on the clock. They have to hold for quite a bit of time here, as the attackers are gonna start to make their push in after they get all the information that they can, figuring out roughly where people are playing. And Swiggity just in the perfect position to be able to collapse in a moment's notice. Looks like he will get noticed as he shoots out the camera, and now is getting pressured out by the kitchen person from swinging in. He's gonna opt to just take a different angle altogether because of that.
I'm kind of surprised Inquisition's not gonna try and sledge above the mirror. I mean, you have 38 seconds left, so maybe you don't have the time to really go for that and only draw out the mirror, because you still have, we have Curry now in office, so he can deny Blue Bar push from the window, as they're gonna try and go Sunrise. As you see, Inquisition's on the window over there. Someone's walking down Cool Vibes as Clem gets a kill onto Chef, and down on the Oolong from Swiggity. He gets traded out by Crypto. 2v2 right now. Inquisition and Clem all alone. So not alone, all on their own. As Inquisition gets a good kill on the Crypto 2v right now. Diffuser gonna try and go down, but it doesn't matter, as Clem gets a kill onto Curry. And that is 2-2 now. So it's not gonna be a repeat of the past map, as that's a pretty good shot all the way back into Blue Bar. Or
See,
office.
this is one of those situations where reinforcing off that wall and Blue Bar just kind of make things harder too, because at that point in time, no one's going to be able to capitalize off that long angle, and with all the explosions and stuff going on above, they're not going to be able to just like stay on site in a comfortable position. And even if they are off site, like they have to focus on both sites at once now, rather than have one person just guarantee they can't get in, it's fine. And it just made things so much more difficult for them, made them so much more scattered and split away, that the attackers just managed to walk in and just gun them all down one by one.
I'm just really confused what the Echo was doing over there in office. I mean, he knew he was getting droned out. Again, I'm pretty sure he was looking at the perfect angle where the sledge was going to open the floor from, and still couldn't get the kill.
I'm noticing Ottawa is having like a rotating Echo player where like round before last was Curry, last round was King, and now we're going to Oolong. It's like they're taking turns with the Echo.
They're upset. You're not doing anything with the give it to me. I'll show you. I'll show you what we need.
It's okay. I could do it better. Although Curry did actually get a lot of kills with the Echo, so I think it might just be partially onto the way that each player plays and their comfort on each site. As Curry, when he was playing in Kitchen, he was just not afraid to swing around the service door and start shooting before they can even get in, using those cameras for the intel to know that they're out there at the time too. And then I think King Crust was trying to play a lot more aggressive, like, let me just sit in this one room, live here, and it may not be on site, but this is probably my safest bet. And if you're right and he was shooting at the person above, I couldn't really tell from the perspective I'm looking at. But kind of interesting to see how Oolong now plays with the Echo.
Yeah, and we'll see. Now they're gonna have to attack, Billiards Hookah. Standard site. We'll see them probably do what they did before, which was they dropped bathroom and they sort of pushed in from the second floor. They didn't really care at all about the bottom floor, and there's no one with a C4 to be able to take them out now, as Curry's gonna play aggressive in Penthouse, so that's gonna be their.
Oh, hello.
The op's gonna slow them down. As we see, Curry gonna put the last Grismont mine on the doorway.
Yeah, you don't get to see I don't think I've seen Ella that often so far yet. And this operator, definitely a good operator to be picking on this site, as you're able to just optimize on these short range areas, because that gun has some
Oh my goodness.
Yo, he
He
baited him.
saw Curry aim there and he's like, I'm gonna get shot through there and I am ready for it. Now he knows someone's in bathroom. Can he do the same on the other wall? Watch out for the angle. No, he didn't see it as Inquisition gets the kill. Oh. Not even an ACOG.
You don't really need an ACOG sometimes, you know? Sometimes the 1X is enough, and Chef will get the kill on Zephyr. My goodness, that, like, he saw the bullet hole earlier. He knew that someone's going to come there later and peek it, or either that or made it himself and try to bait someone to peek it. Either way, he used that information to his advantage and absolutely stopped himself from getting killed there. Taking down, I believe that was Clem already, and that was such a good pick.
And we see now Swiggity gonna go ahead and go onto a luggage stairs there, white stairs, whatever you want to call it. As we did see Chef get a pick from there, so yeah, Swiggity's a little wary of that, as they're gonna go ahead and put down some track stingers on there and block off Chef, or at least if Chef wants to go up, he's gonna have to take some damage and let them know I'm coming up. He's gonna go ahead and rotate around through office. He might have an impact, so maybe what he'll want to do is make a hole. That's all if he has an impact, though, of course.
Yeah, and also you could potentially try to detonate as many gridlock track sinks with it as well. But it looks like he's opting to play. Did he just try to run out and shoot someone on the window? I think.
No, I think he made a hole right there just now. Yeah, he did. As we see smoke canister come out, doesn't matter. Spaghetti's gonna get the kill on the Oolong, so that's the echo down. Hopefully the drones are up so you can use that intel. As we see, all three attackers are now basically Aqua and Luggage Hall. Chef's back on site. He can get rid of those track singers if you want, because again, no one's there.
Yeah, and that's a really early smoke grenade there. You can see, like, he already threw one out, trying to go for another. Attacker's pushing onto site. Here we go. Inquisition takes out Crypto. Chef takes out Swiggity. Inquisition takes out Crust. And now we have Chef over here trying to hold it down by Vase. Will he be able to get the last two as Inquisition and Chaotic planting down the diffuser, keeping him trapped behind all of these track stingers? He's gonna opt to actually go toward into Hookah and use these angles instead, using the long angles to his advantage. However, will they know he's coming, as they can hear him running around? The pre-fire is definitely gonna give off some sound. Someone's playing right on the sharp left there of the doorway. Will he be able to even walk in, or will Inquisition go for the pre-fire? Yes, he will, and Chef will get taken out, and Northeastern gonna get another attacking round, or I believe what is their last attacking round on this half, if I'm correct. I'm not too sure what the round count is at this point.
One more, I believe.
One more?
Yeah, one more. Round 6 right now. Up 3-2. So this is the earliest lead they've had in the entire series. We'll see if they can go 4-2. Because I think 4-2 is what you might expect on Coast. Because we, again, like we said before, it's much more attacker-sided than... I think it's the most attacker-sided map in the entire map pool currently.
Definitely 4-2 is like your golden standard for almost any single map, no matter which side. But actually, not really no matter which side, but like, you know, this one's gonna be another one on Hookah. Gonna be picking in the castle. Will they stick it out again? Looks like they will, as a 6-pick off the Ella this time. Gonna be taking a gun with a lot less recoil and taking that Mozzie instead, and really stop the information from being able to reach him as much and give him a little bit more room for comfort, as well as, like, you know, Vigil. Although he's a great operator doing so, they still have the IQ. He's going to risk getting wallbang headshotted again, and that's just not a fun time.
I imagine Curry wants to play in Pent like he did with Ella, but this time with the Pest, they just can't drone him out, so they'll just have an idea that someone's there, but they don't know where, they don't know who.
Yeah, and a lot more control on that gun, too.
Yeah, so we'll see what he decides to do with that. I mean, he did get the headshot all the way onto VIP, or DJ, if you want to call it that, VIP pal, through the wall, so...
Yeah, that was a great shot. You can see here, already putting down spiders inside of bathroom there on the hatch. So, the way that he's placing them, the second you throw the drone down the hatch, or even at the hatch, he's just going to get yoinked midair and stop you from being able to drone. You know, no need to put it on the bathroom doorway, because at least if you put it at the bathroom doorway, it gives them that little bit of mileage, at least, and be able to pick up their drone before they accidentally get baited it out. So by putting on the hatch there, he's actually just stopping the drone from coming in the first place, and probably will catch at least one of the attackers off guard.
Yeah, it's possible. It's gonna happen. I'm sure of it. Because I mean, I feel like with Mozzie too, you know, getting a drone is always good and keeping it, but as long as you deny intel coming out from the drones. That's totally fine. That is what makes him so powerful. Mute Mozzie is a powerful combo. We're not seeing it here.
Oh,
But
there it
they
is.
see the pest. They know it's there. They're like, oh, how do we get rid of this? What do we do?
The jig is up. They know.
Is there 2 there? Yeah, there's 2 there.
Oh, he could actually get that shot onto the second one there, but it looks like he's not going to be going for it. As oh, for a second I thought we disconnected because we just see 2 people sitting perfectly still, and we can see Clem, yeah, starting to push up into VIP, shooting like a madman at the barricade until it opens up, and then jumps away from it, putting that pressure onto Curry. Except, I'm going to be honest, it looks like he's chilling.
Yeah, he's not worried at all. And Chef's playing no, he's playing by the equipment over there in the corner.
Yeah, they're vibing in there. Dude. They're just.
Oh, Clem's already inside sight right there. Clem's in. Crypto knows gets the kill on him. 2 down for Northeastern there. As man, what just happened? They kind of just walked in, and I don't think they expected anyone to know they walked in. I mean, we got the shield right there. King Crust is playing there. 1 on the window right now. I think that was the sledge as he gets a frag on the Crypto. So 3v4 now. They know someone's behind the shield, and they got to get rid of that somehow. Zephyr can go ahead and burn any. Wait, there's no idea.
Oh, that's why they walked. There's no cool vibes rotations. They thought, okay, once we're in, we're good. But
you're right.
Yeah, they just peeked out from the other angles and took them out, showing them that there is more than one way to peek. King Crust can open the angle a little bit to, give himself that option. The drone's gonna get immediately shot out as it's in the eyes of King Crust. The shield is gone, so it's gonna make things a little bit more risky for him to peek out at, but definitely not impossible, and definitely still in a decent position, especially because they come through 1 doorway. And looks like we're going to have Chef just holding on to the back area of the site while Curry's holding on to the other half of it as well. He's castled off entirely, and I don't think his way in. Looks like you see here, Inquisition using the lack of intel that they have to just be able to walk in. But, oh my goodness, King Crust gets not 1 but 2 through that hole. Another one's going to walk in, but he's going to realize quickly that his Echo drone is dead. Going to have to get back up. Zephyr, using that time efficiently, walks up behind him and gets him in the head. Downs another one. Zephyr on a tear, but he will get shut down from Ottawa here with the headshot, bringing this to, I believe, a 3-3.
Oh my goodness, if Zephyr got that kill, the Mozzie was blocked off from so many ways. He was castled off right there in 90, he was castled off over there in Aqua. He had to go all around from VIP, and if he had gotten that kill, that would have been such a huge waste of time for the Mozzie. Unless the Mozzie would decide to use a C4, which might have been the best thing there.
That's a moment where you think to yourself, I should have picked Vigil. Forget the IQ, I need the impacts, I need to blow up that castle barricade. Forget our castle. You trapped me.
I'm surprised the castle didn't make the rotate there onto Hookah. But it didn't matter, I mean they got the round win anyway.
Yeah, definitely. And it kind of baited them a little bit too, because they thought, once we get on Hookah, we're good. There's no cool vibes to rotate. And the smoke just proving them wrong altogether. You see, Clem is a man of culture here. Understands Jaeger is banned, IQ is valid. We need to bring the Warden, boys. And he's also taking Mira and going blue bar first. And Mira, like we said before, you could threaten going penthouse easily with Mira. And even if you're not, let's be honest here, a Mira on any site, you could probably make a lot of people very scared to peek a lot of things.
It's a very different defensive lineup. Warden, Mira. Mira we've seen before, but also have we seen Ramai? I actually don't feel like we've seen Ramai.
I want to say, yeah, we have. I can't remember.
Not often though, right? Because they're
not as often as last game, but
yeah.
we at least once, in a while, we would see a Ramai. I'm not exactly sure who did, but I remember. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy who was taking with an MP5. I don't remember who it was. I remember. Great.
Oh, we're gonna see the entirety of the wall between Billiards and Hookah get shot out. So I guess they're gonna really want to make sure the attackers check every angle.
Open concept. You see this? Look back up this, Duke. Look at that. Wall's open too.
Oh, even that. Even all that. What is?
This is called don't let them get vertical control. If they get vertical control, we just snipe them from across the map. It's fine. Open concept. This is the type of things I like to see in Summer League. New designs and let's see if it works. And honest to God, I actually have faith in it, because if they try taking this upper floor control and try to use the verticality in their advantage, they're gonna have to be very afraid of every single wall around them being open. However, they have not brought a sledge, and they really would have to do so with Curry and King Crust. So, and judging the way that Curry is currently positioned, I'm not too sure if they're going to be going for the upper floor control, so we may not be able to get as much action as I would hope.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna go for that. As we see 4 on the first floor. I'm not sure where. Oh yeah, we'll see. Suige's all the way in the back over there. I think that's the last one we didn't see. So everyone's first
No.
floor.
See,
Flashes going out from under.
this is the type of Wamai placement that's like it's great to stop some flashbangs, but realistically speaking, you're still gonna get flashed though, because like it's not that far away from your face. You
Yeah,
still
you
have
gotta
to
put
turn
it
around,
like
hide in your corner. I mean, it's good. It's a good like worst case scenario placement, but not ideal.
yeah, you gotta put it like under the bar so you don't get flashed from there. As a
Yeah,
fireball comes out in its position. Well, previous position.
Yeah, and I think even if the fireball got caught, it still would trap him in that corner and still not serve a great purpose for him there. Kind of a tricky placement that Wamai ends up having to kind of add to the game as people have been, placing like Jaeger ADSs, and in this case, as you can see here, yeah, nice punishment for it.
The visual of Sweet, he decides to go through CC and get a flank off on the person in office. He could do some good damage. I think he might try to go for it right now as I say that, because he's playing main lobby because these people decided to break the floor or the feet angle through blue bar as Inquisition gets a kill on the crypto. He knows someone's there. The Diffuser, I think, I'm not sure if it was going down, but that's a kill onto both crypto and King Cross. 2 get traded back, and another one gets traded back. Inquisition getting a triple kill so far. He's on low HP inside of blue bar as Curry gets a kill.
Oh my god.
What is going on right now?
War. Who can get the
triple kill
highest
from both.
kill? Triple kill versus triple kill. Who gets the ace? Let's
Oh wait,
find
IQ.
out.
No, not IQ. Yeah, IQ is on the mirror window that Inquisition previously was on. If they put her down and they don't know where Vigil is, they could probably go for a plant. But Diffuser's down right behind a bomb, so they gotta get that back. As the main lobby Vigil gets the kill onto Curry, it is now all to Chef, who again is behind the mirror window. I'm not sure he's looking at it right now. No, he's gonna go ahead and try to push into blue bar to get the kill onto the Mira. Does Mira hear her? Don't know. They're looking back and forth. I think they're...
might mess him up too. It's
Oh,
there it is. See, this is what I'm talking about with the long angles. You have Swiggity just hiding back in main lobby, being able to just use all these holes and cover his friend Mira, who's hiding in the one spot that like cannot get immediately taken out upon entries, and it just like both of them playing together, like he really covered that Mira well. As I don't think he died by the end of that round, so job well done.
The Mira was baiting back and forth, allowing the Vigil to get the kill. It's probably what it was, to be honest, because Mira 3-speed makes a lot of noise even when crouched, so... Oh, we have another disconnect.
Will he be able to get back in time and get a good random operator, or we'll be seeing the rehost? And it looks like we'll be getting the rehost here at a scoreline of 4-3 here on the... Actually, it would be the... Was it after roll swap and all that? So, definitely a good start so far for the side of NEU, picking off that round with really good strats and really good setup. And I feel like that was really what made the difference toward the end of the round. And we'll see how they're able to play and defend the other sites. As at this point, Ottawa's going to be expecting, okay, they're probably going to go hookah or kitchen at this point. And both of those, you could kind of bring the same roster of operators, not too many big differences. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 4-3 for Northeastern is obviously, again, like I keep saying, way better than their previous score going into the next half, where they were 2-5 at this point in the game. So it's looking pretty good for them. Scoreboard shows we can't see for Ottawa because they DC'd, but we see Inquisition leading 12-4, going triple positive. Next highest is 5, so clearly doing a lot for his team. As we're gonna go ahead and wait for player on the side of Ottawa to come back.
Yeah, and I have to wonder. I haven't been catch up. I haven't really caught up with every single some of the games. Dude, even to you, do you know if we ever got to see a Oregon or a theme park match yet? Because I feel like we did see a theme park in Oregon. Okay, I was about to
Were
say
those games on stream? We saw a theme park on stream.
Okay, we got a guaranteed theme park on stream. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of surprised we don't see more of those maps. Mainly not because of the fact of their new list is permanent. It's more so the mentality. This is still summer league. This is probably not a bad time to just let's try Let's see what happens if we try attacking, defending Oregon. Get a nice picture of where we're going wrong and whatnot. But no pressure on anyone to really pick it. But I'm curious to see if we end up seeing more of it later on.
Yeah, I'm expecting that mentality to come out more with Theme because again, Theme is a totally new map. Oregon isn't too different. I mean, it is
Ah,
it's a bigger map. The way I see it is Oregon isn't. I don't think Oregon's that different. I mean, I feel like it's fundamentally the same.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
the strategy that you need to like stop things and stuff like that is different because like for example basement, right? Before like hatches is like the easiest play, you just open up hatches and you got a good starting in the round, right? But
Yeah,
the hatch that it leads over in was it laundry room area? Opening that hatch is doesn't really accomplish that
yeah,
much
it
at
doesn't
all.
do anything anymore. Yeah.
Like that entire side, it just becomes harder to push due to the lack of that. You have to go now into freezer, which is a whole new room entirely, and open that up. So like, while it does stay fundamentally the same, there is like a lot of differences to that map that ends up changing the way that people would have to strat. Because now you're gonna have to be like, okay, so do we want to push the backside and try to push through the basement, which I've seen a lot of people run like a variety of setups with like deployment shields and stuff like that, and you can't even. It's hard to get in and even get a good foothold there. And then, or you try to go down laundry and push freezer and have to push down that long hall or hold that long hall to if you try to go out the doorway, or and there's going to be some bandit wires or something on that freezer wall. That entire map is it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more of that. There's like at least one more hallway or angle you could come through, which is pretty nice. I like that a lot, allowing the attackers to come in a little more. 'Cause again, the freezer hallway is pretty nice. On second floor, I feel like they've expanded the area into like where armory is because now you have the wall that connects into attic like a little differently. I think the wall and the space in the attic also goes into the kid's bedroom there, so it's pretty nice. But we'll get to that map when we get there on stream. As now we're going back into Coastline round 8, 4-3 for Northeastern. We had a bit of a rehost, now we're back into it, and we'll see a first floor kitchen service and defense coming up from Northeastern.
Yeah, and it looks like here we're gonna be seeing the Sludge getting hard picked in the beginning here. I feel like this is probably a good bet on Ottawa side because last time they started off blue bar, and even though the top floor setup just looked really scary to try to push, a lot more difficult. Definitely still possible to try to attempt, as I do think in the end, like era, he had like a lot of focus on the lower floor, so may not be able to anti-roam or sorry roam and take down any of the upper floor breachers. But in this case, it's kitchen. We'll see if they try to do the same setup. I honestly kind of feel like they might try it again. They just open up everything and make a living hell for anyone playing above.
God, it's gonna be so scary.
I'm really curious to see how this one plays out. If they do it, at least.
Yeah. See a Ying coming out on Chef. I imagine it's gonna be. It might be a service entrance take because you could just smoke off the angle from B bomb behind the on the wall there, and maybe smoke off the holes made onto the bathroom wall and start flashing in. But we'll see what they decide to do with it. As again, you also have the smoke vaults from Capital.
Looks like they're making the floor holes into kitchen this time. I'm not a big fan, but I could still see where you can get some mileage out of it. Trying to prone peek into site, but it only really covers the first half. If they go to the back behind the counter area, not really gonna get too much sight from that prone hole. We'll see if they manage to pull off any nice kills off of it.
Yeah, we see them already breaking the window in the kitchen. Gonna go ahead and drone that out. Trying to get a kill onto the drone hole in bathroom. It's pretty well known at this point. Just don't go there. Don't sit there at all. As King Crust is gonna drone into service. It seems like Zephyr wanted to make a hole above main entrance, but I think Clem is shotgunning that out right now for him, so he doesn't have to waste an impact and not use that for any sort of rotation.
Inquisition's actually barricading that off, and okay, actually, I thought it was a castle for a second, but just the pixels lining up in a weird way. And it looks like Chef gonna be starting to pressure onto guitar area as he opens up the door slowly with his gun. Gonna also be droning out just a little bit more, trying to make sure that the confirmed positions. But they do see the deployment shield, and pretty much when you see a deployment shield door like that, you can almost guarantee someone's playing behind it, unless they're trying to pull off some like big brain master strats here and really try to throw the attackers off guard.
And we see Chaotic playing in the 90 hallway with the reinforced wall there. So they're going to try and slow down the attack here a lot. As we see 2 on site and again Inquisition in the blue bar. So if they drone into sight and recognize that no one's in here, they could do that. They could just ying in and smoke in, as it looks like it's what they're going to do. Inquisition gets downed by blue bar. He's nowhere near the action, but someone must have been roaming over there. Clem totally smoked and flashed out. He has no idea what's going on. He's trying to get a smoke through the wall, as that's not even where the diffuser is going down. Clem has no idea if the diffuser is going down at all. There's no intel. And the diffuser just goes down. Clem gonna try and shotgun, gets the kill on the chef. So it is basically a 4v4 right now because Inquisition is down. Uh-oh, Crypto leaves the game, so that's not good. That's mid-round. So now it's a 4v3. Oolong gets a kill on the Clem. 4v3 again as Inquisition gets back up. He's off. Curry gets a kill on the Chaotic, so 3v3 right now.
Attackers are in such a good position, just placing themselves all around the entrances. And you see here, Oolong just placed right outside that drone hole. It's gonna be really hard to kill that person there. Oolong getting another one as the Sophia goes down. Inquisition and Zephyr are gonna have to pull this one out here. They know the drone hole is definitely being peeked. They're gonna be trying to prone peek it themselves. And yeah, he'll take him down. Go for the defuse if possible. And yeah, just not enough time. Unfortunate situation there. And also super tempting with that smoke. Unfortunate that Oolong just thought it and put himself in that situation, because my goodness, if he actually got that diffuse off due to the positioning and the wall being open, that would have been quite the way to win a round.
Yeah, and unfortunate for Ottawa, they used all their rehosts in the series, so they have to get Crypto into the game before they say all good. Hopefully they can get him in before, because I believe they just can't get him. They just can't get him in at all. They can't stop the game to get him in. So they're gonna have to deal with the 4v5 right now.
Now, there's just one thing I love about the way that this lobby works, where if you actually join in at the right time, I believe like it's after reveal. I can't remember how it goes, but you could actually join and it'll give you a random op, and then you could also like use the 6-pick as well during that time. So it's kind of like a double like random character. Where the enemy team doesn't even know what you hard picked at the initial start, and you could 6-pick into anything. But of course, obviously not something you don't want to do on purpose, because that's super risky.
Yeah, no. You see a 6-pick off the Falcon onto the Warden, because I think they saw the glass hard picked and they were worried about smoke being placed out. But instead they're gonna 6-pick the glass into the Yana, so now I have 4 frag grenades. As you know, I bet Ottawa expect them to go back down to kitchen service. So yeah, they're gonna have to deal with a 4v5. I mean, it's gonna be really hard, but we'll see if they can pull it off, because they fortunately were able to get that round win based off time, being able to defuse the bombs there, and good drone hole coverage there.
Yeah, and at least here they do have the Yana to make up for the lack of drones they'll have by their teammate being missing. So you know what, it's okay. We don't have his 2 drones. I'll just use my what is it, like duplicate or double hologram.
Gemini replicator. That is the.
Yeah. I'll just use my replicator to just fulfill the job, and I'll lift his weight too. King Crust gonna have to get that double drone work in there, as he's gonna be using Ayana. It'll be interesting to see how he'll try to drone in for his teammates and whatnot. As you could do a lot of fun stuff with Ayana with the right setup.
Yeah, I don't know what Ottawa's gonna have to do here. I mean, they just take their time, drone. If they get a pick, it's even. So that's probably what they have to hope for. As we do see King Crust peeking with the hologram. Yeah, I think that's the hologram, right? I've actually never. Yeah, that's a hologram. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've actually never used it. I don't know what it looks like first person.
I'm kind of curious to see if he's gonna try to just walk in, because the manner that he just managed to get his drone in, like. He was playing very reserved with it, but he did manage to get a good distance, and there's the pick. Chaotic getting taken out by Chef, and now at this point we got an even match. Will they be able to make up for lost time here? He's got 2 minutes left on the clock. Still trying to get the roam clear going a little bit, just make sure that they're good before they start opening things up. Ayana just throwing herself in again with the clone, trying to see around as Curry is going to get taken down by Swiggity Swiggity. The wall is going to get opened up, and the Ayana clone is going to get taken down. She's just mainly focusing all of her utility on the service side, as the other attackers are around. 4 there. And again, just shots going across, but no one taking any damage whatsoever. Crypto has returned from the dead, and it looks like we will be seeing a proper 5v5 next round, as the time is at minute 20. Still got a decent amount of time left. Inquisition chilling out with the Warden. has that nice, lovely glasses to put on in case of anything, which I do believe, yeah, Oolong has 3 flashbangs. You know, here that ability could probably get toggled on for a quick second.
I mean, it's not looking good for them because diffuser's, I think, what it looks like on the other side of the map almost, and it's 1 minute left. They gotta go get that if they want to get the plant down. You have 4 guns aimed at any way they're gonna enter. It's just pretty hard for them to get the round here. So I think, at least see the hologram gonna walk into service. They just, you know, gun it down. 3 of them basically inside of the other side. Oolong's gonna creep up from Sunrise. Maybe he can get a pick. I mean, 40 seconds left. Oh, well, wait, someone's watching the diffuser, so I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, things are definitely not looking good, and King Cross kind of leaving himself just isolated on this side of the map for the entirety of the round. Oolong T gonna get the kill on the Inquisition, however, and get himself in another gunfight. Will he be able to get another kill as he's kind of solo on this side of the map, and looks like he's gonna be able to walk into Blue Bar, get the diffuser, but no, he will not get punished for it as Zephyr sitting inside the other courtyard here on the other side of the wall. Gonna be waiting for an entry here from below. Oolong gonna get a headshot on Swiggity. Zephyr getting a double kill as he kills King Crust. And oh my goodness, Northeastern gets the final kill with Clem getting the headshot on Oolong there. Well played from Northeastern, but I have to say, King Crust's presence on the service side ended up not really getting too much because, like, you have your entire team trying to, like, roam clear out above and then push out the other side of the site. And he was just kind of throwing his intel on the same one part. And I feel like not really much of his teammates ended up benefiting from it, so probably not the best positioning to put your Iana, and probably could have just been trying to help your entries to push in and clear things out. But
yeah, it would have been nice to see the Iana put her hologram through main entrance to see if anyone was playing there or watching it, because the vigil in the last couple of seconds was courtyard, using that rotation from blue to courtyard. Heard the that was the nomad get the diffuser, so we had an idea. But I mean, in the end, you know, it's a 4v5. What can you do with what you have? As we see Crypto going to Montagna, so it's still going to be a 4v5. It's just going to have to be drone duty.
you know, sometimes you never know. You got 2 different types of Monty players. You got the drone Monties like me, where you just kind of sit there and just keep pinging like crazy and just telling everyone like perfect information. Or you got the battle Monty, where you just actually you think it for
oh my
yes.
Good God, what is going on?
The open concept as the alibi shotgun comes out, and if you don't know, look at the ammo count on that shotgun. That's 60 bullets of like AA gun or AA shotgun. So that thing is just blasting things at the speed of sound there, and he's gonna be able to open up quite a bit of angles for the. Oh my goodness, even in Aqua, just opening up everything, and he's also gonna be able to still have enough to like survive. Oh, it looks like he double second guessed himself there. About to open the hatch and realize, wait, that's good for the attacker. That's good. Yeah, that's good for the attacker. We don't want them to have that. Just keep opening up the floor around anywhere they want to play, and he's gonna be able to allow people to play from below, or even just threaten it. As a run out happens, doesn't look like anything got picked up off of it. Monty instinctively putting up his shield so he doesn't accidentally get spawn kill or spawn peeked immediately. As Oolong T on the and gonna be pushing up into Hookah and see if he can get any picks around this area.
Well, if you're joining in the Aqua and you see that, you gotta think, all right, let's clear out bottom floor first, bro. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do with that. As man, even the wall over there is kind of soft too, which is pretty interesting because you can probably cut off a rotation from you know, Pink and the hallway to Vase. So we'll see if they decide to do that. I mean, there are Wamire charges to catch the Zofia in.
Oh yes. The aggressive Monty just walk toward him very menacingly, and he will have to back out immediately as you see the bandit. Or sorry, there's no bandit in this game. Who was I seeing? Just rushing up, and you can see the hatch is open, letting his team know, be careful if you try to rappel behind there. He's gonna back up before he actually sees the other roamer. I think that was the Vigil and Zephyr playing below there as well inside Blue Bar. He's gonna be able to capitalize on those holes from below. See how if that makes any hole. Oh my goodness, they don't have another rotate on Cool Vibes again.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know what that is. I mean, I think what they're expecting is, again, another bait. You see the holes above on the wall, so maybe they're expecting to be able to just throw a C4 all the way into the corner. That's probably what the Valk was doing over there, but she rotated off. I don't know what's going to be done here because, again, they have the shield. They're going to try and maybe impact that. I mean, you have Ash and Zofia, and you have... I mean, I hope you have enough flashbangs to get rid of all the magnets there. But with the Monty, they might just decide to push in just straight up. As Chef gets a kill in the Clem. Chef gets another kill in the Inquisition, so you're looking pretty good. Oh, he's in sight. I think he went from behind? How did he get over there? Was no one from the floors watching?
Oh my, they pretty much have Fuko control at this point. He's got to peek this little hole here and pray to God he can catch someone off guard. And looks like yes, he will. Zephyr with the triple kill. Swiggity, Swiggity coming for him and getting the last kill there. Finishing off the round. Oh my goodness, they actually just ran right up to him.
I'm not sure what the Monty play was to go up on the shield. It looked like he wanted to do, or maybe block someone off from rotating into from billiards into hookah. But you already had the Zof. I think that was the Zof just running in there, so he should have covered the person planting. But I mean, it didn't work out as we see. Now, okay, Crypto's off Monty duty. They said King Crush said, "Look, you're not doing anything, buddy. Like, give me the Monty." He's upset. He's upset. As now 6-4 for Northeastern, and again looking better than the last map, 6-4.
Oh boy. Wait, hey Duke, open up the leaderboard.
All right, we had every host.
Okay, so King Crest currently in this round also has 0 kills and being put on the Monty as well.
So anyone with 0 kills just becomes a walking drone.
And this time we got Chef on Iana, so might be able to see a different style of droning being done here, and might get a better adaptation from the last time, because wasn't really getting much mileage out of the last time. And we'll see if maybe King Crest might actually just be a really good multiplayer too. You never know.
Attackers need to locate.
I probably would say so, yes, Duke. If you have to ask yourself, for you guys again here, this guy just asked, will make a little video get DMCA'd? If you have to ask, will this get DMCA'd? The answer is probably yes.
Yeah, it's a fair judgment.
I just don't know if Toby Fox has like an actual label that he publishes his music through. So like if he does, yes. If he doesn't, probably not. But then
You can you just do it independently.
But the fact that you're testing this is kind of a very scary thing. So if you're gonna at least test this, like make like another Twitch account or something, and then just
okay, I'll do it on my main.
Just take the risk on your personal Twitch account. You can tell me how that goes.
Rest in peace to his main. Did they shotgun out the feet holes on Blue Bar? It's soft. I'm not sure if they shotgunned it out.
You need to rotate.
They made a rotate there.
They did not this. Okay, good. Inquisition on it right now.
Yeah, he's like, okay, hold on, guys.
There is no way they just pulled like that many plays off of that hole after that setup and then not do it again. Easy, even like Swiggity's over here trying to like make sure that he gets those angles again and get that same play and just absolutely punish anyone for trying to walk up here. As Monty gonna walk up in office with the power of the drones to give him a little bit of confidence here, as he's gonna be seeing the mirror window, and here comes a little bit of the mind games here. Sees the hole on the right, understands that he could get shot from the right side from Swoogity last time, but they do have it set up. But as you can see here, so just more drone work being put in from his team as Monty's just setting himself up, putting down the presence and kind of putting a little bit of thoughts into the defenders' minds of, okay, they definitely have control while still using up that time getting all that information. As Curry Lord going to headshot Chaotic, Swoogity getting the kill on King. And that's the Monty dead. That's a very big pick for the defenders here. He's going to hide behind the server rack and use that small angle to pick up Crypto as well. Swoogity coming in clutch on this round too. Catching out a lot of kills and picking up a lot of the defenders. That's a lot of... He killed the utility of that team, except... Actually, yeah, I saw Diana.
Oh, he gets taken out now by the... So... Curry Lord going upstairs. And one thing to note, Oolong was planting during that. He got like the plant down for like a second, and then he just got killed, I believe, from the mirror. So I'm not sure if there's any information going on between the attackers there to let them know, hey, don't plant, someone's behind us. As Curry gets a triple kill onto Clem. 2v2, you have, your drone's still up. I know we'll see Chef has one, not sure about Curry, but you also have, well, it doesn't matter for Curry because now he's down. 2v1 in favor of Northeastern. It's match point right now. If you're Chef, you got to do something with your Gemini replicator to try and get some intel out. I actually thought that was the Gemini replicator for a second, but now Inquisition gets the kill. Pretty happy about it, as you can see. And 7-4 victory. 2-0 in the series there.
Yeah, NEU just walking away with both the victories there. Really interesting to see how Coastline actually went, because honestly, that was... Even though, the score doesn't 100% reflect it compared, but that was honestly felt like a lot more closer of a match, whereas Cafe was just a lot of collapsed attack attempts. Where this one actually didn't feel like it, like every single round still did come down to the wire. I would say the blue bar hold from NEU was probably one of the staples and more dominant thing throughout this series, just because they had won it both times, and both times I can honestly say it was pretty confidently too. Like the first time, yeah, there was two people left alive, but looking at the positions being played, I would honestly give it to the defenders to win it because you got a vigil playing in main lobby, watching like those from below. It's not very good for the attackers if they don't go to flush them out, and that's exactly what happened. Just got so much mileage off of those holes, and a coastline. Aside for those two sites for NEU, was a lot more closer of a game overall, and a lot better showing for Ottawa.
Yeah, no, I agree. So we're gonna have an interview now with Inquisition from Northeastern University, or sorry, Northeastern Club Sports. Excuse me. I'm gonna get him in here in just a second as we sit and wait.
Yeah, this is the part where like hum elevator music, but
Hey,
that
there
probably
he
also
is.
gets DMCA'd.
Hello.
Oh,
What's up?
Inquisition. What's your favorite op? What op would you like?
On attack or defense?
Either.
Ooh,
Both.
boy. Capito, LMG.
it's the splash screen art. What does he have? Isn't he have the crossbow out? You're getting a crossbow.
I think it
I'll
is.
take the crossbow. I'll take the crossbow.
It's okay. In spirit, that's the LMG crossbow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
All right, so questions obviously on the first map.
Sure.
What happened? You're down 1-5, and then you just go flawless on defense.
Sure.
What was happening there? Like what did you say to your team when you were down 1-5, and what was it like as you kept getting those round wins?
So, we are notoriously slow off the start, regardless of how much we prep for the games. So we're kind of used to starting off on the back foot, unfortunately. So we were okay in a good mindset. Our IGL, Swiggity Swooty, kept reminding everybody, kind of keep the emotions out of it. Let's keep the comms clear. We knew that we had very strong defenses set up. We spent a lot of time practicing and scrimming those in the last week, so we weren't overly concerned going into the defense round. We just needed to kind of keep our cool. Our drone work was kind of awful in the first half. I think a lot of us died to poor droning. So we were able to kind of turn that back in coastline and bring it to our favor. But by kind of keeping calm, cool, collected, not letting our emotions take over, and playing what we knew, we were able to come back on Cafe, which I'm very proud of the boys for that one.
Oh yeah, clearly you should be proud. I mean, 1-5 to 7-5, that's insane. And on coast, you guys kept it even, and then you guys just took the lead from there, winning 7-4.
For sure. Yeah, I don't like Coast personally, but we kind of spent some time preparing on it this week. Again, we tried to think about new ways we could kind of use the operators. We fall on the regular operators a lot, the kind of regularly played ones. So we tried to pull out some new picks. We saw the Warden, we pulled out Amira there, we had Alibi, to try and throw off the other team to kind of give us an advantage, which seemed to work a lot. I'm very happy with our communication on attack. I think we had like 7 or 8 drones up by the end of the rounds every single time. And our defenses, for the most part, were good. We were able to kind of rotate and cover each other, and I was really proud of the comms, which were better than on Cafe.
Yeah, well, nice. Kelda, have you got any questions for the man?
Any particular like teammates you want to shout out throughout that entire set? Like, it looked like throughout the entire thing, like a lot of you guys were taking different rounds where sometimes one person will pop off or another.
100%. I think it really was a team effort. We were able to kind of look and see what our teammates were doing and then play off them accordingly. Some rounds I went off, some rounds Swoody went off, some rounds Zephyr went off. And I think having the presence of mind in the round to kind of see when a play is about to happen and kind of coordinate with the team is very, very difficult to do. And we were able to pull it off really effectively. So just a shout out for them for kind of practicing. I had rode them hard this week. We had quite a few scrims, especially because it's summer and no one wants to do anything. It's difficult to get people on. So I think our practice kind of paid off there.
Well, yeah, with that, now you guys get your second win on the board, if I'm reading the standings correctly. Now you guys have 6 points. And you guys are 2 wins and 1 loss. So your chances are still there to get out of this group. So, I mean, what are you looking forward to in your next games? Are you feeling confident after this one? You just got to keep it steady, or what? What are you thinking about the next game already, or not?
I'm thinking that we need to. I need to go sit down and run out some new strats for new maps because we have 2 of our maps are now out in the open for anyone to look at. So I need to take some of my free time now to go and scour the internet for strats on some of the lesser played maps or some of our worst maps. I don't want to reveal anything. But
Understandable.
but just spending some time kind of getting new strats ready and then running through them with the team as often as possible so that our map pool stays fresh and our sites stay fresh. Because like it's nice and all to have your good kind of gimmicky pull out strats, but if you only got one, the other team figures it out, then you're gonna get slammed on the next time. So having a good bag of tricks to pull from is important. So we need to kind of get a bigger bag. Gotta secure the bag.
Yeah, secure the bag. That's what you'd like to hear. Strategy and preparation is what you need. Any other questions? I got nothing more for him. Anything, Keldev?
Yeah, I'm out too.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. I want to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Corsair and you, Rogue Energy, for helping all put this together. I want to thank everyone for tuning into this stream. Great game between again Ottawa United and Northeastern Club Sports. Northeastern taking it 2-0. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
There is a match coming up tomorrow at 9 p.m. There is, I believe, I am not good with school university acronyms, so forgive me. But UNCC versus Ram Ranch, and that's also being casted by Spades and EDAPS as well. So stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.